Well, good evening, chat. Ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, all other things. We're here again. Lucid, you fucking imbecile! You were still on the fucking stream page! You cretin!
What did I do?
At the start of the stream, you were still on the fucking
I didn't mean to!
the actual back end, you fool!
They didn't see anything, it was all blocked! Hi, I'm Lucid Creator. I'm the tech guy.
To be fired, tech guy, Lucid.
Hi, I'm
He's
Lucid Creator.
wonderful.
I'm the tech guy that can't do shit around here.
Speaking of not doing shit, we got an amazing guest host on tonight. The one, the only, the 16-year-old pleasing John Crickfalusi.
Domestic violence? I love that!
This is the worst fucking stream we've ever fucking done. Oh my god.
I love how this stream is just screaming. This stream is just screaming.
Speaking of streaming, we also have an amazing guest host on tonight. She is the host with the most, the one, the only, the good girl. Say something related to wrestling.
Something related to wrestling.
Thank you. Very cool. Okay, this is already a mess. We're going though. We're going.
Isn't all creepypastas a mess though? Because we're talking about creepypastas tonight.
My life is like a messy game. Messy.
Doesn't even apply because we're not even doing.
Reading?
We're not even fucking doing. Okay. Anyways, we're doing possibly three. We're doing 2 creepypastas tonight. We are doing.
We might do a third if we're bored.
Yeah, we're doing Eyeless Jack, and then one that we've talked about quite a while, which is Clockwork.
Or like Cockwork. Ha!
We have a third in the back end in case we feel like it.
It's a surprise tool that'll help us later. Okay, so I joined. I went to creepypasta.com. The first thing I get is sign up now for the latest creepypasta updates. It has also bypassed my ad blocker, so this is a very trustworthy site. Thank you, Lucid.
The update is the 56th entry into a fucking 36-hour long podcast of a fucking creepypasta.
Oh my god.
Okay, so Eyeless Jack, everybody, you guys remember that? I remember that back at the creepypasta golden days when they talked about Eyeless Jack. Jack who had no eyes. Oh, hi, Lepidus. You're gay.
I feel we go ahead.
Literally, who is Eyeless Jack? I never heard of him.
I feel I can actually answer that for you. So, unless Sherry thinks she can.
I don't think we should introduce. I think we should just start reading and let him experience this for himself.
Let's do it. I'll do it. I'm better from COVID. I can read.
Well, hold on, Jerry. We need 1 second.
No.
1 second. All I was gonna say. What is this stream? Anyways, all I was gonna say
this is a mess.
If you want context, fucking Jeff the Killer happened, and then a bunch of people made Tumblr Sexymen fucking creepypastas that are all slashers. This was one of them.
This is a thing. It is a thing. Of all the creepypastas, this is one of them.
This is one of the creepypastas of all time.
I still don't think that these are as good as the people who go on the creepypasta wiki. Just post stories of their hookups and then just call them the most scary thing that ever happened in the world.
Well,
guys, I was going out with a dude for a sexy sex time when he whipped out his penis and it smelled like shit. Woo!
Hyper-realistic shit.
Hyper-realistic dripping diarrhea. Okay.
All right, we're stalling. Let's read. Are you reading this?
We are. I'll read. You wake alone in your room, disturbed by some noise close to you bed. Off to a fucking wonderful
Off to a wonderful race.
Close to you bed.
Minus
At
10
first-
points for poor grammar.
Oh no! At first, when you open your eyes, all you see is darkness and black. What's wrong with black? You sit there, you stare straight up and listen, straining your ears to pick up the faintest and smallest of sound. That was a sentence. The sound on the edge of hearing. The sound of noise being withheld. Of something deliberately trying to be silent, to stalk and to hunt. Your eyes begin to adjust. You still see only darkness. But now, with terror, you begin to realize it is not the darkness of the room, but the dark, empty void staring out of the hollow eye sockets of the thing leaning over your bed, ...
This fucking
Oh.
paragraph. That
Oh
was just
my
the
god.
fucking intro.
Oh my god.
That wasn't even the story.
Yeah, that was just an intro.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
oh.
it's almost like, wow, I can just I can feel it so much. I'm so scared of this eyeless dipshit.
He
Alright.
can't see. All right, we're skipping the overview because I don't care.
Why are
Same
people?
with
Why is it horrifying to be blind? Like people. I mean, I guess that disabilities are kind of scary, but you shouldn't be scared of disabled people.
Oh, but see, he's blind, but he can still see you. Ooh.
why is he
Yeah.
blind? Okay.
Is he fucking faking it? Somebody take that cane away. Let's kick him down. See what happens.
It's spooky.
Yes,
But
this show endorses kicking the blind.
do we want to give the fucking 14-year-old who wrote this story
No.
that was like fucking really horny for whatever the fuck the Jack fucking whatever this dude was, do we want to read out their OC's description?
No, and the guy who wrote this story has unironically said even he thinks it's shit, so
Man.
I want to be merciful to him.
All right,
Also-
then let's just
Okay, I'll read
let's
the
the story.
Eyeless Jack creepy piece the story. You guys ready?
Let's read.
Hello, my name is Mitch. I'm here to tell you guys about an experience I had. I don't know if it was paranormal or whatever other stupid words people used to describe supernatural phenomena.
This author, he's off to a wonderful start.
Yeah, I don't know if it was paranormal or not, but it was a supernatural phenomenon.
I don't know if it was paranormal, but I saw this blind guy once. He had a cane. He was walking around tapping the ground. I didn't know what was going on, so I kicked it away.
Guys, I didn't know if it was like supernatural or something. He had a dog, and it was in Walmart, but there was a sign that said no dogs allowed in Walmart. So he's probably a ghost.
Yeah, and
And I
the
also-
dog said, "Don't pet. I'm a service dog." It was really supernatural.
Service?
It was creepy.
Is that a demon?
Okay.
I
But
also-
whatever, stupid user. But after that thing visit me, I believe in that paranormal trash now. It's trash, but you believe in it.
Wait, hold on. Wait, I believe that paranormal trash, comma, now.
Now what? Now what, author? Now what?
Now's to get into the horrible story.
A week after I moved in with my brother, Edwin, let's just call him that now. After my house was foreclosed, poor, I finished unpacking.
Cherry, please don't say that like you don't have dogs in your room while you're trying to eat your mac and cheese.
Hey, fuck you! That's not poor, that's rich! Them dogs are eating good. It's just
Yeah.
not my food, it's my mac and cheese!
Cherry,
That was
did you-
completely
Cherry,
meaningless.
Cherry, did you kick your puppies again for eating your mac
Yeah.
and cheese?
Yes, and I'll do it again!
No, I don't want the Cherry animal abuse arc.
Puppy violence review!
We don't actually condone this.
You don't. I didn't.
You don't, but we're talking about Cherry here. Next week I expect him to have a whole hotline for puppy abuse.
Yeah, call 8175333 if you want to hear the sound of a dog getting kicked in the liver.
Just I couldn't make a better joke. Never mind.
Edwin liked the idea of me moving in. He wanted to molest me. Since we had not seen each other for 10 years, so I was excited too. These are wonderful comments. I soon fell asleep after I moved in, you lazy shit. After the first week, what was he asleep for a fucking whole ass week?
Yeah, unpacking those 3 boxes really knocked the wind out of him.
Hey, he moved an entire couch up 3 stairs.
Oh my god! What? Oh, true Herculean feats.
We are in the second paragraph, and we have a whole ass another story to go. Come on, we got to keep going.
Was it three entire staircases, or was it just like 3 individual steps?
It was 3 stairs. It was 3.
So this man is
Yes.
500 pounds, so, you know, he's trying, people.
5'1", 500 pounds. Basically, this story follows Ethan Ralph.
Alright, now get him to the top step and push. He'll roll down like a bowling ball. Then when he hits the bottom,
Oh,
he hits
no.
all the other boxes. You can play the fucking
Look.
Looks like that one
Wii
girl-
Sports. Those fucking strike.
So Mitch looks like that one
Give me
girl
a
who
call,
turned
what the
into a
hell?
blueberry.
Give me a call.
Look, I'm just saying Ethan Ralph fell over in Portugal, and there was an earthquake on planet Earth. I'm just saying. I can't confirm they're related, you know. Let's see. After the first week, I heard rustling noises coming from outside at about 1 in the morning. Woo! It was a cat!
No, I think it was Triple H spy kicking the shit out of Shawn
Oh
Michaels.
no, he's gonna burn down the house. Oh, he's gonna burn. Oh no. Oh God, Randy Pitchford is here.
Randy!
Oh, hi, Randy Bandy Pitchford. How's that grease stain going in your on your USB drive?
Oh no.
Room, you fucked it up.
Okay. After the first week, I heard rustling noises coming from outside at about 1 in the morning. I thought it was a raccoon, so I ignored it and tried to fall asleep. The next morning, I told Edwin about it, and he agreed. He agreed that you thought it was a raccoon. The next night, however, I thought I heard my window open and a thump, and a loud thump. So I assume it was a noise like...
I'm back from my
As if
fucking call. Someone called me.
As if someone... You fool. As if someone entered my room. I darted up and looked around my room. But I saw nothing. Nothing in where? You didn't tell me where! The next morning, Edwin dropped his coffee cup when he saw me. He held up a nearby mirror, and I saw myself. I had a large gash in my left cheek.
You
Convenient.
clumsy bitch! You fell on a knife.
Sorry.
You
Hold on.
fool.
I have another call. 1 second.
You fool. Okay. Lucid is dying. Let me check the chat. What was the chat saying? My USB is as clean as Portion and Woodstock. Oh, no.
Alrighty, put it in Rodeo's best hits.
You do that. That's your job. It's
I
your
don't- I don't have mod access. I can't put shit in there.
Wait, Rodeo's best hits is behind a mod at what?
Yeah, give me fucking mod so I can add to it.
No! Fuck you! Put it in boardroom and I'll put it there later.
God damn it.
God damn, he's going sicko. Rodeo is going sicko tonight. Oh, God. Okay, fine. I'll get back to reading. After I was rushed to the hospital, the doctor told me that I must have been sleepwalking, but then he showed me something that made my blood turn cold. He lifted up my shirt to reveal a sewn-up incision where my kidneys were.
Oh no! The Mexican kidney trade is taking it again!
Oh no, they better give me financial compensation, because my kidneys are worth a lot of money.
Oh my god! Yeah, you must have just been sleepwalking. You ever just like sleepwalking? You actually get one of your fucking kidneys ripped out?
I have to wonder now that I'm back. I have to fucking wonder, how do you go through that and just not feel anything? How do you wake up and like look around your room, paranoid that something's in there, go and somehow manage to convince yourself to go back to sleep, and not once do you feel or hear a single thing while someone is managing to fucking cut your face and take out your kidney? Is there no blood anywhere?
Magical creepy anesthesia. Creepy anesthesia. Same thing. Same thing. Same thing. But yeah, like the funnier part to me isn't that like, okay, Eyeless Jack cast a magical spell on him or something because he can do that. Just fuck you. Okay, I can believe that he took out the kidney. I can't believe that he then got out of bed the next morning, walked into the bathroom, took his piss, went to the kitchen, was getting ready to get some coffee, and then, only then, did he realize that, oh yeah, my kidney was stolen.
He didn't feel different at all.
He doesn't feel any of it still. He didn't know about it until the doctor told him. This man is massively fat. He just has like a fucking orbit. He can't see over himself without, certain field of view. He is Ethan Ralph. I forgot. This is Ethan Ralph.
He has a giant fucking gut. It sags over his legs, and they have to lift up it and see that, oh, there's an incision underneath there. That's why he didn't see it.
Is the gun. Okay. The next night, however, I read that. Okay. He lifted up my shirt to reveal a sewn-up incision where my kidneys were. I stared into his eyes, mine widening. It was a very romantic scene. You somehow lost your left kidney last night, my doctor told me. He just misplaced it.
Okay.
He just misplaced it.
Yeah, totally. I believe that's what a doctor would say. Just like, yeah, you somehow lost your kidney. Did you maybe, like, place it in the fridge or something?
How did they know without even
your bed?
How did they know without even fucking doing an x-ray or, like, even trying to poke at his body or something?
Well, it's the general area where the kidney is.
Yeah? And?
Well, Lucid, that's all you need to know.
Okay, well, I mean, he's in the hospital, so we can assume that maybe they've done this, but still, it's fucking stupid. They're saying, somehow you lost it.
Is Eyeless Jack just a surgeon that's so good they can do minute cuts in a way that doesn't cause any bleeding?
Sorry, kid, but somehow, through magic, the Force, Hogwarts, or we don't fucking know, you lost an organ.
Eyeless Jack brought a whole fucking kit of, like, fucking surgical tools and shit, and he brought a fucking machine. He got an anesthesiologist in there to make sure he's fucking under, and just, like, put, like, little tubes in his fucking body while he's taking it out. It's going beep, beep, beep. This fucking roommate doesn't even notice.
He's got a whole fucking surgical team in there. Got a fucking nurse. Get me my scalpel. We're losing the patient.
We're losing the patient. We're not going to be able to sell this kidney. Stat.
Okay, so not only did that fucker bring in a whole ass fucking medical team into that guy's bedroom, but he Gmod spawned the medical equipment he would need, and then immediately he spawned it as soon as he got the kidney he could sell.
Exactly.
I'd like to imagine there was no anesthesia. It's just like when he's coming to, they just bitch slap him back out. Just
so the anesthesia, there is none. So he just has a hammer, and when he woke up, he was just like, "Ma, bonk."
That's even better.
Quick, nurse, give me a fucking 50 cc's of shut a bitch up Minifin.
We're going on a weird rant, and we haven't even gotten that far in the story.
Who cares?
Read.
It's the best. Oh my god. Okay. After I was rushed to the hospital. Okay.
Yeah, that paragraph's done.
He
It's a nice
followed that up,
paragraph.
by the way. Okay, so you somehow lost your kidney, but the funniest part, we don't know how. We don't know how, though. Sorry, man.
You know what? That's got to be the most believable thing out of this story.
Yeah, this fucking healthcare worker does not know what happened to the fucking kidney.
We don't know.
Hi, Jerry's puppy. Hi.
We don't know. Last time, I mean, it could have walked away for all we know. Also, Rodeo, god damn it. Now, is Rodeo changed to Cherry's puppy? God fucking damn it.
Can't confirm. My dogs do piss blood. Anyway.
Since we now know that this guy's name is Mitch, I can canonically say that now the protagonist of this story is Mitchell Shepard.
Oh
Fucking
no.
who?
It's a hunt down the Freeman joke.
Oh, I should ban you from everything?
Oh no.
I want to take over for
All
the
right.
story. I want to take over for the story,
Yeah,
Jerry.
good idea.
Jerry, let me take over
Good
for the
idea.
story. All right, anyways. The next night was my breaking point. Around midnight, I woke up to see a truly horrifying sight. I was staring face to face with a creature with a black hoodie and dark blue mask with no nose or mouth staring down at me. Wow, this sounds like the equivalent of the first draft I ever wrote of my book where I over-described the character the first time they appeared.
Lucid, don't insult yourself like that.
Sounds like a recolor of Dream.
I was 14 or 15 when I wrote the first draft of that book. Of course I can insult
Also,
my
it
previous
sounds like
writing.
a recolor of Dream. I should kick you for that. I should beat you for that.
We honestly should get. Just stop.
Get the fucking
I mean, hey,
whip.
look, Eyeless Jack touches people where they don't want to be touched. Dream is trying to groom people into doing that.
Oh, no!
They're basically the same.
I don't want to hear about the gay lord shit that's called Dream and his retarded group of 14-year-olds. I don't want to hear about it.
Dream and his epic Dream team.
I don't want to hear about Dream trying to honey the Minecraft in the poop shit or whatever. I don't fucking care about him.
I don't want to know about Dream trying to speed run a child.
Let me continue. That doesn't even make sense. Let me just continue.
It does if you think about it the worst possible way.
I guess. The thing that scared me the most was that it had no eyes, just empty black sockets. These creepypasta writers really love using the color black. The creature also
Wow,
had
it says something about him. What's
some...
wrong with black?
Those black
Scariest part of all, he was black!
The creature also had some black substance dripping from its sockets. I'd like to imagine it's a fucking, like, electrical socket for a fucking face.
Yes!
I grabbed a camera from the nearby mantle and took a picture. It just let you do that? It didn't even move? Why was there a camera just right there?
It's an 1800s fucking camera.
he fucking sets it up on top of him. She's like, oh yes, good sir, please just hold there while I put it right there. I have to develop the film.
He pulls out that funny powder thing you see in old cartoons.
Yeah.
Fucking blanket over his head. All right, just hold right there, my good man. I'm gonna get you good stuff.
Immediately after...
Devil, there's a speck of dust on it. It's ruined the photo. Let's try again.
Immediately after taking the shot, the creature lunged at me and tried to claw open my chest to get to my lungs. I stopped
Damn, I guess it was a shitty fucking photo.
I stopped it by kicking it in the face. How? Okay, how? I am so confused by how that man... Let's put that in perspective here, okay? My understanding from the image we took is you're looking face up, and the guy is at an angle looking down at you towards, like, the middle of your body. Your legs and body are underneath the covers at this moment. How are you going to be able to pull your leg up in a certain way where you can reach your knee up to about your, like, collarbone, and then use your fucking leg and kick it in the fucking face. How do you do that?
Elastigirl.
Oh, that's how they got it out. He just stretched her back down after he stole a kidney.
As I ran out of my room, I grabbed my wallet. What? What?
I didn't want the ghost. I didn't want the evil specter to steal my driver's license.
I gotta get my wallet. I'm willing to lose a kidney, but not my $20.
I have worked really hard to get onto my American Express Platinum card. I ain't losing that motherfucker.
This fucking ghost demon fucking Mexican cartel ain't racking on my credit card.
You know how many miles I got on the fucking flight plan?
Do you know how much I get back on my Walmart credit card?
I get cash back and no extra. I ain't losing that.
It's been 20 years. I can finally afford a Costco hot dog for free. You ain't taking that shit from
You
me.
ain't taking my 12% interest credit card, you fuck!
Any comment? Any comment from you, good girl? Any comments?
I'm definitely making an SFM animation out of this shit.
Oh no.
Yes!
We need more fucking we need like a fucking series of fucking animations or whatever, people making animatics of our fucking nonsense we do. We have a whole load of streams that's good for this.
I forgot to upload the stream to Twitter, by the way. I forgot to tell people, all our non-existent followers on Twitter about this.
Oh my god! I didn't know that we were streaming, but now it's on Twitter. Oh no!
Wait, we're
Oh
streaming?
my god, I go, okay, I'm sorry, it's completely unrelated disaster. I go on Twitter to the fucking Lightbringer account that follows exactly 3 fucking people. The first tweet is from Kanye West that says Kim K doesn't like black people.
Hey
And you guys wonder why I deleted my Twitter?
hey guys, who's smarter, Kanye or the main character in this fucking story?
Oh, the main character in this story, and it's not even close.
Anyways, as I ran out of my room, I grabbed my wallet. I would need the money. That's oddly, weirdly specific.
For what?
I ran out of my brother's house into the Are you with your brother or with a random roommate?
Wait, so...
No, it
so
is his
this
brother, it is his brother.
So this is his brother. So this motherfucker grabs his American Express card, gets his wallet, runs out of the house, and doesn't even bother to wake up his brother to get out with him?
It seems like, from what I'm seeing next, I eventually ended up in the woods near Edwin's house and tripped on a rock. I fell unconscious and woke up in the hospital. It sounds like...
You're woke! You got woke!
It sounded like he fucking knew he was going to pass out, and he needed the money on hand because he couldn't afford the fucking debt, and he needed his wallet so he could make sure his insurance card was in there.
Also, I ran out of my brother's, his brother is Edwin, house into the night. I eventually ended up in the woods near Edwin's house.
So, okay, so here's what it was. So, this guy's really retarded. Like...
No, you don't say!
So he's really retarded, and he thought that he was running straight, but he was very slowly turning to the right, and he didn't realize it, and he just did a giant fucking circle.
Oh my god.
You know, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
I have a joke lined up for that next paragraph, so I'd like to read a little bit of it.
Well, I will say, Tricky makes a good point in chat. I was sure this guy wasn't high on bloody everything in the story. I mean, considering he was fucking able to not notice the kidney missing from him until a doctor pointed it out, I'm pretty sure, like, he's fucking high the entire story.
This is real fentanyl hours.
Did you want to read it, good girl, or do you want me to read it?
You mean the start of the next paragraph?
Did you want to read the paragraph, or do you want me to read it?
Yes, I want to read it.
Okay, then read it!
I fell unconscious and woke up in the hospital. My doctor, the same one who treated me before, entered the room. I have some. I need to do a German accent for this because TF2 medic.
Oh no.
It's oddly
I
specific.
have good. Let me just go ahead and do something.
Ah, yes, obscure character TF2 medic. Lucid, he is a very obscure character.
I have good news and bad news, Michel. My doctor started. The good news is that you had minor injuries, and your parents are going to pick you up. I sighed with relief. The bad news is that your brother is extremely pissed off because he got killed by that thing. I'm sorry.
Oh my
The
god.
fuck?
The main
I have
character.
good news.
Rest in peace, Adrian Shepard.
Go ahead, Cherry.
I got good news. I got good news. I got bad news. Good news, your parents are going to take you to Burger King. Bad news, your brother is dead.
Now, the extra good news, they'll actually get you a better meal now they don't have to pay for your brother.
It's fucking Burger King. There's no such thing as a good meal at Burger King.
Okay, instead of getting a single hamburger, he'll get a Whopper, okay?
That's worse.
Upgrades, people! Upgrades!
That's not a fucking upgrade. That means you have to eat more Burger King.
Who gives a shit? This main character's so stupid!
Burger King.
You could feed him rocks with fucking barbecue sauce and he'd think that's
Yeah, it's
chicken
really
nugget!
better than Burger King. Jesus.
I must be the only one who doesn't hate Burger King.
What the fuck is there? Oh, okay, you know, Burger King is shit, okay? I ordered a Whopper from there once on fucking Uber Eats because I was fat and depressed at the time, as opposed to now I'm just fat and depressed. Yeah, it's the same thing.
The
But
cycle continues.
I ordered a fucking Whopper and some fries from there. The fries, they were fine. They were mid fries. But you know, I had the fucking burger. It tasted like water. It tasted like fucking water. They pan fry them bitches in fucking water. And if you want their breakfast sandwich, oh, they're good breakfast sandwich, just go to fucking Sam's Club. They sell the same goddamn thing.
I don't want a membership to
My
some
God.
fucking Walmart ripoff.
So the
It
fries
is
are
not
about
a
as
wa-
mid as the
Lucid,
Cincinnati Reds.
Lucid. It is not a Walmart ripoff. It is Walmart for upper middle class white women. Anyway, you're saying
You're
it,
not
girl?
wrong.
Are the fries about as mid as the Cincinnati Reds?
Yes, or worse.
Anyways,
Okay, good.
I'm still stuck on the fact that this motherfucker this is the second time that he's had to have been told something that he should have probably been able to figure out. Like, why did he not go talk to his brother and be like, holy shit, there's someone in the house? Why did he just fucking run?
Oh my god, my brother's dead!
Okay,
Do
I
still
want
have
to
my
read the last
American
paragraph.
Express?
Go ahead,
I
read.
still have my American Express card. But I want to read the last paragraph because this is my favorite. My parents took me back to Edwin's house to collect my remaining belongings. Am I doing a good creepypasta narrator voice?
I don't give a
Which-
shit.
Bit more
Yeah.
dramatic.
I guess.
Which I did. Upon entering my room, I was scared, but I remained calm. I grabbed my camera and then stopped dead in my tracks. In the hallway leading to my room, I saw Edwin's body.
What?
They just left it there.
The cops haven't even, like, fucking... What the fuck?
Oh my! They just left him there. God damn!
Yeah, you didn't have money to pay the fucking Corpse Collectors Guild. You're gonna have to wait a little while.
He took them.
Son?
That's
Son?
why he took the money, so that way they couldn't pay the guy.
So, son, I got some good news, bad news, worse news, and some better news. So the good news is we're picking you up. The bad news is your brother's dead. The better news is we're gonna get you more food. Now the worst news is you're burying and moving your dead brother.
I need
Oh,
Cherry.
we're just gonna leave him there.
Cherry,
Just gonna leave him there.
Cherry, I need you to keep reading this. Please read
I'm
the rest
going
of this.
to. I'm going to, because it does get worse. And something small lying next to it I retrieved it up.
I retrieved it up.
Wow, that's a wonderful statement. And entered my parents' car. Not mentioning Edwin's car.
How do you just not mention that?
He just goes into mommy and daddy's car and he's just like, hey mom, hi dad, nothing's wrong here.
Sweetie? Oh, how's Edwin doing, sweetie? Oh, he's dead tired.
You son of a bitch.
Not mentioning Edwin's corpse. I looked at the thing I had picked up and nearly vomited. I was holding my stolen, half-eaten kidney with some black substance on it.
Well,
How did you know it was your kidney?
Why the fuck didn't you finish it?
It has a signature on it.
Why didn't he finish it? Do you know how hard it is to come across a kidney these days?
I knew it was my kidney because it was surrounded by fat.
This entire story is a fucking, like, I don't know how to describe it, but it's a fucking idiot plot. If you don't know what that is, I can explain it.
So, how he knew it was his kidney. So, he was having kidney stones, and he just looked for the stone. He was like, that's my kidney stone!
He grabbed it and shook it like a fucking maraca.
It must be mine! Only my kidneys shake like that!
Oh, that was awful.
This
I
genuinely
would've
was.
died.
This genuinely was probably one of the worst creepypastas I've read because it's just. First of all, the main threat is so vague. We barely get to see anything about it. And I mean, I know some creepypasta writers, they're monsters or slasher villains. They put way too much detail onto it, so I guess it's not that bad. But like, this fucking, we barely see anything of it. And then when it's there, it's just fucking doing nothing until you act or whatever the fuck. But then all these fucking dumbasses in the story are just that. They're dumbasses. They stay and do the dumbest fucking shit.
It is, I'm sorry to go before you, but it is like the most fucking, it is a story where you can tell it was a first draft because none of what goes on in this was actually thought through. Yeah, it'd be scary if a monster stole your kidney, so he stole your kidney. Woo!
What a fucking retarded monster. Do you know how much kidneys go for?
Yeah.
He was
Oh my
hungry,
God.
okay? He was hungry. A good girl. What'd you think of it?
You know what? I think what I would do to cover up the plot hole of how the fuck did he get your kidneys? Basically, he lives the world through Gmod, and he's playing the game on PC. So he was able to spawn in a whole ass medical staff and medical equipment.
You're a
steal your
fucking
kidneys
nerd.
and give them to someone on a dark IP server for money.
Oh my god.
This implies...
So that was the iconic creepypasta, Jackie Lost He Eyes.
Good girl.
Final rating.
Go ahead.
Final rating. Go fuck yourself. It's clockwork time.
Yeah, I just want to say,
so
good
we were
girl.
asked.
I just want to say,
So
good girl.
we were asked this in general. So I don't know where it is, but apparently Clockwork has fucking rape or something in it. So
Oh yeah, I was gonna give a warning before we started. So
yeah.
I know you guys might not know what happens in this story. I know. It's an actual content warning. This is not a funny joke. There is at least allusion and I think direct reference to sexual assault on a minor. It is incredibly gory, which that might you kind of expect it, but it's atypically incredibly gory. There are some real content warnings here, so if you're sensitive to fucking child rape, you might want to leave.
Yep.
And let me be clear, of any joke we make about that is at the expense of the piece of shit author for including it. As I'm not gonna spoil it for you guys because it's shockingly bad, but let me tell you right, it has no place in this story.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I don't know where it is in the story, nor do I think Terry does.
It is close to the beginning.
So, so before beginning, serious content warning for everybody. Rape.
Serious content warning, child molestation, and child abuse.
Question. If we removed that scene, how much would it impact the story?
Too much.
No, unfortunately, it is actually so consequential to the story that it needs to be read.
Unfortunately.
I also think it is important for our criticism of the story. I do think it is very important for our criticism of the story.
Alrighty.
I'm just warning everyone, we're going to be getting into some heavy topics, and yeah, we're going to be making jokes, but this one, we're going to be a lot meaner to the author, I think. Let me put it that way.
Okay.
This story is going to make some people mad. I'm one of them.
I'm also one of them.
So, let's go. Let's just do it.
I think we haven't heard we haven't heard our guest, the normal one we have on all the time, read any of this. So why don't they take a crack at it?
Oh no, not John K. Let me find out. I can't.
John K.
Oh boy!
You know,
child molestation, my favorite.
I was gonna say. That's where I was going with that joke.
Oh boy! I hope she's 15, like I prefer 'em. A little girl stand her room. Oh boy!
Waka waka.
Her messy brown hair was put into little pigtails as her hazel eyes stared at the door. She hugged her stuffed giraffe close to her body and listened closely to the loud yells of her father and mother.
Listen, you get to be the mother, I'll be the dad.
All right, I don't know which is which, so give me a second.
I think the first one is the dad. I think the first one is the dad, and then the mother is their children, David. I should have never had none of them damned kids. Hey, head-ass, read. Head-ass.
Screamed a loud, deep voice.
Oh.
Creamed? All they do is make messes, and then complain, and then draw on my fucking walls.
Which wrestler is this?
He was interrupted by the shrill, angry yells of the girl's mother.
They're children, David! They don't know any better!
Whoa, Marge, calm down! Oh, fuck me, Mary Beth. They then began having violent sex. The end.
The end. We just cut the story here.
Yeah, we can't read porn, guys. I'm sorry.
All right, good sleep.
I, John K, want us to push on because I just love... I'm not even going to finish that.
John K, he's a big fan of the song by Oingo Boingo, I Love Little Girls.
Good girl. You were saying something.
I hope y'all know that, like, if I ever decide, hey, maybe I want to put this into an SFM animation, I'm going to make the dad Dr. Breen. I'm going to make the mom Mossman.
Cool.
Yes.
That's cool.
Yes, do it. Yes, I encourage this.
I will do this when I get a new PC, which is probably somewhere in the coming months.
Well, let's stay connected to the story for now. We'll talk about the story animations in a different chat.
Okay. I don't want to hear your bullshit excuses. I've had just about enough of them.
And what do you plan?
Randy Savage.
Sorry.
And what do you plan to do about it?
The girl heard loud footsteps coming towards her room, and she hugged her giraffe closer.
They're your footstep noises. I got the sound effects.
Here, I'll
I'm coming to beat you, little girl. I'm coming to beat you.
I'll smack the shit out of my mic. Boom, 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 boom.
Gotta get that boom, boom, boom. Oh my God, read.
Narrator.
The door opened violently, and in the doorway stood her large, infuriated, overweight father, Gabriel Sickle. Is that you? In one of his meaty hands, he held a large textbook.
I mean, Randy Pitchford in the chat is saying, sounds like a Corn Kitty's kind of story.
Corn Kitty! We killed you!
Cat man! He's here in the fucking cat man!
I'm about to make the meows to beating you, little girl!
Okay. I'm actually gonna fucking keep noise suppression off for a little bit so I can have my laugh be captured.
I
Alright.
can't fucking breathe! Oh my god!
Do we just end the segment there and just go to the next scene?
No! No!
We gotta read the whole thing.
Alright.
David,
Okay.
stop it!
Screamed her mother! But his father ignored his wife's pleading cries. He grabbed the little girl harshly by the collar as she screamed and kicked, trembling in fear. The girl's father held up the textbook. Don't you mean
This
the
is
Holy
what-
Bible?
This is what you get for insulting my musical, you little bitch! And then he forced her to read it.
It's the fucking script. It's the first draft of the script.
You have to
One
read
scene
and
where the
reenact
guy
my
goes,
plays,
"Read,
little-
sucker, read!" from the
What do you
boondocks.
mean, little? What do you mean you don't like the exposition song? I'll beat you again.
If you keep this up, motherfucker, I'm gonna make you listen to fucking my fucking shitty album. What's it called?
I'm not-
Instrumental Disorder.
Listen, little girl, I'm not kidding. I'm gonna beat you.
I'm not kidding. Fuck off.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I want you to know you've made the story 10 times harder to read.
Good.
Is that
Now
a good
it's
thing or
over.
a bad thing in this
Listen,
context?
Listen, we've turned this content warning into a comedy warning.
Oh my
Content
God, yeah, we
warning.
have.
The content warning. Things that Corn Kitty has allegedly done will occur.
Let's
Years
keep reading.
years later, the little girl known as Natalie was now 9 years old.
Damn, too old for
So wait,
cord.
that implies she was like 5, and why is that like supposed to be a worse mental image when it's making me giggle?
This is somehow
Oh, no.
too old for cord.
Going through the stage of puberty. I don't know. When
Wait.
he hangs around Growly, magical
What?
things happen.
Wait, hold on, wait. When, what? Hold on. That sentence makes no sense. Going through the stage of puberty, she's 9 years old!
Whoa, author!
Well, no. Listen, when you hang around Gabe, he'll make you go through puberty faster. He wants to get in there.
I
He's
work
like a
with
wild
children.
hyena.
Fucking, I work with elementary school kids. None of them fucking go through puberty at 9!
Gabe Sickle works in mysterious ways.
Oh my god. Okay.
Going-
Keep going.
She was naturally a little chubby fat ass, like the.
Yes, let's roast this 9-year-old. Let's do it.
As you sat in a room watching TV, lazy bitch.
I want
I
us to keep I want us to
Yeah,
keep
she's out
in
there
mind.
watching Price is Right, My Little Fucking Pony. Like,
I-
yeah, I'm useful to society. Get a job, you little bitch.
I want us to keep.
Was ranting. Her
I was-
father.
Sorry. I just want to say I want us to keep in mind. I know the ending of this story and I know the beginning, but I want us to keep in mind that she's naturally a little chubby and she's 9 years old when whatever the fuck happens near the end of the story.
Oh god, you know the beginning and you know the ending because it does get really boring in the middle.
Oh my
no.
god.
Like,
Her dad was-
unironically, it is so dull we might kind of like speed talk through it. That's how
Oh, no,
bad it is.
I
Yeah.
can finish this. Don't worry.
That or we could improv
got this.
about
I
Hulk
believe
Hogan.
in you.
No, we're not ending this story. We're finishing it. We're not gonna skip it.
Then
we can
read.
stop
It's
the
gonna be a
podcast. We can do
two-parter.
this.
It ends here.
Her father was ranting on about some economic crap she could Really not give a shit about fucking bitch. He's trying to keep you there. As she munch on some popcorn.
Wait, no, she really could give less of a shit about. That means she does care. At least a little.
Man,
Okay.
I love how the author's trying to make this mature by adding in swearing. That just so makes it mature.
I'll let y'all
Fuck
finish
alive.
speaking because I gotta say something real quick about what's in chat.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Boobo, the Mad Jester, says Randy Savage origin story.
Oh no.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
She was also currently drawing a picture. There was a bit of gore in it.
Ah,
But
yes.
strangely, she really liked drawing blood. Must be the period. It gave her some weird
Oh
satisfaction.
no.
You know, as much as it sounds fucked up and that like a 9-year-old wouldn't do that, I've seen fucking elementary school kids draw some weird ass shit and that they're really into horror stuff. So this isn't too far off from reality.
Okay, I'm reading the chat and I do want to be a little nicer. Well, not nicer, but I want to be to what Iris asked in the fucking the oh boy to the fucking general chat. I'm trying to do this the proper way, and not be funny about it. Right after this paragraph is basically the start of the section that's about the sexual assault.
Yeah, so
I've read through it. Okay, just real quick. I've read through it again. It is purely implied. They don't go into detail, but you'll see what it is. It is very bad. If you're sensitive to that, you're gonna want to skip as soon as we start the next little paragraph with "she suddenly."
Yeah.
yeah.
That's when you're gonna want to skip ahead, and I'm going to get angry about it. But I'm holding back until we get there. So
Right now, I'm joking about it, but don't worry, I'll be pissed just as much when.
oh yeah, me too.
Anyways, it gave her some weird satisfaction. Other than that, multitasking was no problem for her. It became apparent to her at a young age, having to do so much hard work and labor. She didn't have to do any work.
You bitch.
She didn't have to do any work. She had to cook some popcorn every once in a while. The fuck you talking about? Drawing ended up being her talent and passion. It was her way from escaping from reality. Whenever she had whenever something bad would rear its ugly head and peer in, or when she was simply bored. She suddenly heard the closing of her door. People, being serious, last warning. Please skip if you are not. If you are too prone to this kind of content, I will give 10 seconds before I
have
continue.
also put a notification in the chat just saying about where it starts in chat, so yeah.
Yep, okay. Giving 5
We've
seconds.
given fair warning. I think we have given fair warning, so.
Alrighty, if you're still here, don't get
Don't get mad at us.
Yep. Pausing on munch your popcorn, there stood her brother Lucas, who was 14 years old.
Yeah, that's right. It's even worse than you thought it was.
What is
Alright,
it?
who's voicing the child? Okay, you can, yeah.
She could still hear her father yelling from outside the door.
I'll be the fucking 14-year-old, yeah! That's scaring you?
No, he let out a chuckle. No way, I think we're both used to his yelling by now. There was a long pause. So why are you in here? He played with his sleeves slightly and twitched a bit.
This is incredibly uncomfortable. I have something to ask you.
He trained his
I'm not rereading anything if I fuck it up, by the way. I'm not rereading anything.
I'm not blaming you. He trained his eyes on her. She frowned slightly, growing impatient with her brother interrupting her movie and drawing.
There was a movie?
What?
What? Wait, is he saying it? Is she
he's
saying that?
He's saying.
Wait.
Wait, she's saying, I think. What? He drawed a little closer.
You said you wanted to be cool like the grown-ups, like a teenager, right?
He nodded and suddenly brightened up slightly.
Well, I have an affair.
Just spit it out, you dimwit.
I'm not reading that. You all can see that. No.
Uh,
No. I'm not reading that. I patently refuse.
I refuse
Alright.
to touch that.
I was originally about to say this, but like, wouldn't it be funny if the movie she was watching was something like Die Hard?
Yes,
What the fuck?
totally. Getting sexually assaulted to Die Hard's a great idea. Haha.
I'm sorry.
Well,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I shouldn't laugh. Okay. Okay. So I'm certain someone else here has some words about this. Listen, what do you think of this implementation of this very serious topic into this funny creepypasta?
not gonna lie, it's hard to give my opinion on this because I don't know the age the author was when they wrote this.
Yeah, same here.
That's the
Okay, I
only...
guess if they're 14, this is understandable, but like,
Yeah,
this is...
To me, this feels like a 14-year-old who is going through their edgy phase or has dealt with a lot of traumatic shit on their end, venting it through this story, turning it into a gory power fantasy because they're frustrated with the world they live in. If that's the case, I'm not saying what they did was good, but I'm saying at least it's something healthy that they're venting through. I will say it's so... I'm not gonna lie. Unless we mentioned that there was sexual assault, this feels so vague that it's hard to notice on a first glance that's what happened. But if this was written by an adult, my opinion is completely different. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
I'm vaguely trying to look to see if I can figure out how old this person is. I should be clear, I'm not like deep diving, and I'm not going to give this person's name either. Let me be clear on that. Do not harass the author. Even if they were an adult, this was sick shit, they still deserve to be fucking harassed.
Oh yeah.
Right.
I mean, I could look it up, but I'm not gonna do a deep dive on fucking child sexual assault. I unfortunately, I better things to do, I guess.
Yeah, I have a life. Okay, so it says, and again, on their fucking page, it says they're 21. It says they're 21, so
21.
this was in 2020, so they might have been around 16.
Yeah, I mean, this is forever.
It is
ago.
more...
Let me scroll up real quick. This was written in 2013, so they would have been 12 when they wrote this.
Oh God.
Well, now I feel like a bit of an ass... Oh my god, I kind of feel like a bit of an asshole.
They
A
were
bit,
12
not
or,
that much.
They must have been 12 or 13 when they wrote this.
Yeah, I mean, that's... Again, if that's the case, then, I mean, they're fucking stupid, but I'm not gonna totally attack a child for thinking that...
But-
I don't know. I'm gonna call them fucking stupid, but not gonna fucking hang them over this.
Yeah, okay, I was more angry at this until I learned that, okay?
Okay, they're a retarded kid who thought that rape was a great way to write a female character. There you go.
Yeah, it's bad. They probably learned from it. If they haven't, then like lol lamau. But they probably have. Don't find the author, bully them or some shit. I don't encourage that. I'm firmly against that.
Do that to JC the hyena.
For legal reasons, I have to say don't do that to JC the hyena. But I'm not going to like say it out loud. But
For legal reasons, you'll say it.
you see, there's a quiet part that I'm trying to not say out loud. Anyway.
Alrighty. The next day at school, Natalie did not say a word. She did not speak for the whole day. She didn't have to speak to anybody anyways. Nobody could know. Nobody should know. And so nobody would know. Her teacher picked up on a few of her puzzled expressions, but she dismissed it as if she just did not understand the lesson. Natalie also felt as if she was in severe pain. She had no idea it could hurt. Feeling scared, she walked home and sat in her room. But later in the day, she was once again greeted by her brother. Nobody would know. At school, she finally decided to tell somebody, even though they weren't her friends. She just felt she had to. She walked up to a group of girls she would occasionally see in the hallway. They looked like nice girls. And they and Natalie had talked occasionally before.
Okay, I do gotta give some level of an opinion about this. I'm going under the assumption that this is based off of, like, media this person has seen around this topic.
Likely because I know there's this one fucking book called Speak, which was about a girl who got raped and that she, like, would never tell anybody up until, like, the final chapter or whatever. So,
Oh god,
I mean,
don't get started with the Speak. I have problems with that book.
That book is just as terribly written as this one.
Yeah, I
Hey,
won't.
chat, want us to read Speak? Want us to read Speak?
Okay, I won't get into a tangent about it, but I had that was one of the books I had to read for a previous semester, for like it was a thing about young adult literature, whatever. But all I will say is it's such a difficult read because it takes forever to get to the point. To it feels meandering for half the story.
I'll just say this because unfortunately I had to read all of this author's books because our teacher really liked them. Every fucking book they wrote is just as bad in that way.
Hey, chat, want us to read the young adult novel about rape? Press 1 for yes, press 2 for no.
No.
Wait, let me rig the vote just to be safe. There we go.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, Cherry!
Oh my fucking god. Anyway, so let's just do this beautiful thing.
Okay, that's basically unanimous. No one wants us to read that. Thank God.
You can go read it yourself and then try to get through the first, like, fucking 100 pages and you will fucking hate yourself because it's so boring.
Fucking do spam. Well, guys, Randy Pitchford said no, and he's a master of sexual assault, so we're good.
Guys, we didn't tell you this, but today is opposite day.
No!
Fuck you!
Alright, let's get off of this creepypasta and let's pull up a PDF of the... No.
Yeah, you all didn't expect it. This is actually Cherry's Literature Club.
I would
We've
love
gone
to
for a
vote
fucking-
to you right now, but I currently am not on my phone for this
We have
shit.
gone for a fucking hour of this stream and it feels like it's gone on for 3 hours.
Okay,
yeah.
okay, who the fuck is playing this girl? Hey, Mia,
I'll-
let me read that.
I'll do it! Hey,
Yeah,
Mia.
listen, you sound like a girl. Do it.
Hey, Mia.
The ginger girl looked over at Natalie with a straight face.
Natalie Portman!
Yeah? Mia said to Natalie, I really need to talk to you about something. It's been going on for a while, and what you and your friends, well, like you're
There are
really
no quotation marks around that, by the way. There are no quotation
I'm
marks.
aware. Mia and her little friends seemed to pull little smirks, but only for a moment. Little did Natalie know they were only hungry for gossip.
What the fuck?
Wait, am I doing Mia or Natalie? I'm confused which character I'm doing.
I don't know. I'll do it. Alright. You can trust me. I am not a scheming, maniacal demon. What is up? I am
Okay.
not a skinwalker.
One day later was all it took. She'd been getting constant remarks on social networking sites such as Facebook.
Oh, the paragraph ends terribly.
One time, someone even called her a whore. Not to mention, their lunch had ended up getting in her hair, but that was the least of her problems. But Natalie,
Where are the
only
teachers?
9, could not help but be greatly upset at this fact.
Where are the teachers?
This
This is-
9-year-old gets...
Hold on.
Okay,
This was in elementary school at fucking 2013.
Let me get this straight. Let me get this very straight. So this 9-year-old gets and let's not confuse it here, raped.
Yeah.
And this goes all over Facebook, and her entire school is just like, "What a fucking whore!
Yes.
Learn to close your legs, you fucking slut. Close your legs."
Fucking elementary school kids know how to process that and make fun of people for it.
Yes, totally. Now, I mean, it does for high school. I mean, yeah, I can believe this more. It does for fucking high
Middle school, I could believe this. Elementary school, there are children in this that would probably ask, "What is sex?"
That's
They'd
what I'm
probably
saying.
They'd probably be asking shit like, "Is that a Roblox game?"
What is sex?
I know this cool Roblox game called Fan of Forces. It has
What
guns.
these things?
Okay, realistically, she would be telling them about sex, and then they'd be like, "Okay, guys, the new Five Nights at Freddy coming out." Realistically.
And okay, now I remember, how didn't a teacher hear about this?
Did the teachers start gossiping about this?
Even the teacher.
Like, this is on Facebook. They're fucking going after this kid on Facebook. How have the teachers not found out about it?
Here's the thing: the teachers are in on it. They're the ones who are calling her a slut.
That's what I have
Oh
to
yeah, I forgot.
imagine.
This is the John Crick Falusi Animation School. I forgot.
Close your legs, you fucking 9-year-old slut. Learn to close them.
Let's
Damn it.
keep going because this scene's about to be over anyways.
This is sad.
Yeah.
It really fucking is. Go down.
By the way, it only comes back once at the end.
As much as we're joking about this, no, we do not support raping 9-year-olds.
And we don't think you should harass the author either. Again, I want to be clear on that.
They were 14, they were 13 years old, they were fucking retarded, they've probably grown up, don't harass them.
Yeah, and even if they were an adult when they wrote this, it's a shitty story that just is shit. Don't fucking harass authors. Oh, this is JC the Hyena. Sorry. Excuse me, I was hacking something up. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry about that.
Some Sonic writers deserve
shit.
the harassment, and I won't say which one.
Oh man, the cancer, the cancer's coming up.
His name is Just Cancer. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Just Cancer the Hyena.
Yeah. The cancer's coming. The cancer's coming up like miners are going up JC's ass. I mean, what?
However, she did not cut. She did not peep, and she never said a word about it, as you may recall so far in this journey. She kept everything inside. She supposed it was better. She wouldn't let any pain get the best of her. Serious question and potential content warning. Is it common for 9-year-olds to start cutting?
As you may recall, so far on this journey, what the fuck kind of thing did you just do, narrator? You went from third-person limited, or what fucking third-person limited to whatever the fuck you just did.
Again, I wanna mention this is a 9-year-old and he's bringing up self-harm. I don't know how common it is for 9-year-olds to self-harm, but what the fuck, writer?
This definitely, the more I'm reading this and the more I'm listening to this, it definitely feels like this author was 13 when they wrote this.
No, they were.
Yeah.
Like this feels like a person who found out about creepypastas, found out about Jeff the Killer, saw there were a bunch of like similar stories to them, and was like, wow, they have all these like really dark topics, and I like this stuff, so why don't I write about it so I can write my own cool little OC. This is literally what that feels like.
And watched a couple episodes of Law and Order SVU.
Like, it feels like they wrote this thinking they were going to be the cool, hip, next creepypasta to rival Jeff the Killer, show it off to their friends and think, wow, that's dark, whoa!
I wouldn't be surprised, and I feel bad for them a little bit if they did, but I wouldn't be shocked if they showed this to their school and were like, guys, take a look at my silly, spooky story. So, okay, Tricky confirmed that normally 9-year-olds don't think about self-harm. Okay, so, what the fuck? I'm gonna ask somebody to take over. I'm having an
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay, Cherry, you do it.
I'll do it. I lack a soul. Okay. Where are we? Where the fuck are
3
we?
a.m. school night.
All right. Also, that is, I think, the end of any mention of sexual assault until the very end when the brother comes back.
I think the rest just gets like fucking ridiculously hilarious.
Oh yeah, the rest is really funny because like all of that, you saw the tone of how this child is literally like despised by everyone and treated horrendously. Yeah, that goes into high school problems as written by a 13-year-old. 3 a.m. school night. Her mother was going to kill her.
Nice.
She's going to fucking die. The girl known as Natalie was...
The girl known as Natalie?
That was her rapper name.
The way they're saying it, it's just like the one known as Dovahkiin. Or some shit like that.
She was Nattleborn. Natalie Volkswagen, okay, was now 16. She was productive, shocking, in high school, close to the honor roll. It is a good roll, you know. They cook them.
You can tell
that was
this is fucking a fucking 13-year-old wrote this. My God.
Yes, you can, and it's going to get more and more apparent as it goes on. For once, she felt calm and happy. This implies every day until she was 16 at 3 a.m. on a school night, she was miserable.
This also implies that the fact her mother's going to kill her is what makes her calm and happy.
Finally, I'm gonna die! Mood, honestly. Though, like usual, she would occasionally become a hermitcraft in her room.
Minecraft? Cool, I get to ditch the stream.
No, you fucking dare! Hiding away from her dad, who still liked to yell and scream about the economy, money, and politics, and all of the other bullshit that she was flat out tired of hearing.
Hold on. Your dad and your mom are still together after 16 years of this toxic relationship, and neither one of you has even offered the idea of divorce?
No, because their dad likes to yell about politics, money, and the economy.
Hey, what can you say? The wife makes some good spaghetti.
How are they not divorced?
Mom's spaghetti keeps the family together. What was that noise? What the fuck?
It was me dying on the inside, realizing how shit this story is the more I think about it.
Yeah, I'm dead on the... Yeah, we're reading... Basically, you know My Immortal? We're reading an edgier version of that.
We're reading the creepypasta equivalent of My Immortal.
I disagree with that. The reason why, My Immortal was fun.
Hey, this gets really... This is actually the part where it gets fun. That's the sad part. Yeah, we're through the worst part.
Wow, you're telling me that when you're not writing a story about child rape, it's kind of fun? Who would have guessed?
Yeah. Yeah, the fun comes after the child rape, you know?
That's so...
I mean,
no.
I, as John Crickfalusi, do not approve.
Please keep reading, Cherry.
You're right. John Crickfalusi likes him at 16.
Actually, wait, I heard good girl. What were you saying?
Please tell me that it is spelled C-O-M-E and not C-U-M.
Oh, no.
What? I don't... Her eyes started to feel heavy, her knees weak, arms was heavy, he's vomit on her sweater already, Mom spaghetti.
Back to spaghetti.
She's nervous.
She had an assignment to work on. but was no longer important to her. But that was no longer important to her.
She was busy playing Minecraft. She had 3 assignments due in a week.
I was about to continue the whole lose yourself bit by saying,
no, we're not gonna do a dramatic reading of "Lose Yourself." That is totally not something I would do. Let me look up the lyrics. Just give me a minute.
We're not. Look, if we're
Well,
doing
the
a fucking
Eminem
Eminem thing and a creepypasta at the same time, there is an Eminem creepypasta we could read.
There's an Eminem creepypasta.
Yes,
We're doing that next
it's
week.
Eminem buried alive.
I'd love to be there for that.
Objectively.
I so
Lucid, I
wanna
don't care if we have to like fucking slam that onto the end of whatever we do next week. We are doing the Eminem creepypasta.
I would love to be there for that, dude.
I want to read it.
Okay, come on. We gotta keep going.
Alrighty.
Actually, fuck it, Lucid. You remember how we had that third story as how long is the Eminem creepypasta?
It's probably as long as this is.
Damn it!
It's probably I scrolled through it. At a constant scroll speed, it took me like probably 15 seconds.
Okay.
Okay,
so-
we'll save it for next week.
Anyway, it wasn't even
Alright.
this font size. It was like the fucking troll pasta font size.
Oh no!
But also,
But that was no longer important to her. All that was on her mind was sleep. Mood. She closed her laptop, and after her eyes adjusted to the darkness slightly, she saw her old, worn-down stuffed giraffe in the corner. This is a main character. She stared at it in complete and utter silence. Memories passed through her mind, and she felt the tears coming. Oh, God damn it. Blah, blah, blah. Horror, bad, bad, horror, bad. God damn it. I just want to laugh.
Also,
Like, what the fuck?
what the fuck? I'm more frustrated with
Okay.
the fact that the fucking author keeps starting sentences in lowercase.
Yeah, too. That is also incredibly annoying. Okay, I'll re-summarize this to make it, not incredibly depressing, because it's not even funny. It's just, like, really boring teenage angst shit. No more, no hesitation, no breathing, don't give a fuck if I slip my arms bleeding. You guys, blah, 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 my giraffe smells like diarrhea. She was woke. Holy shit, she's black.
Wait, where?
By
I don't
any-
even know where we are.
Okay,
Where she was woken. Where she was woken. You guys there? Hello?
Yes, we're here. I thought
We're
you were
trying
gonna
to
skip it
find
far
it,
ahead.
but you skipped so fucking much,
Okay,
dude.
wait.
I skipped
Wait.
2 paragraphs!
Hold
I
on.
skipped
yes,
2
we're
paragraphs!
back.
No!
We're not
You know
going
what?
back.
How about we just skip the huge, long, edgy tangent that she goes on and just go down to a line that says she walked into the school? Because that...
No,
'Cause I'm
she
s-
was woken. We're
I am
starting at she
skimming
was
through
woken.
it.
No,
It
we're
is
starting
literally-
at she was woken,
It is
Lucid.
literally just edgy. Okay, fine, you read it.
Yes, but it's the funny kind. I was planning on it, Lucid. I was planning on reading it.
I'll play Minecraft while you read it.
She was woken up by the angry growls of her mother. Exhausted, she slowly opened up her eyes.
She opened up the door. I can't believe I forgot to take that laptop away. You were on it all night, weren't you? Natalie sighed and pressed her face deeper into the pillow, hugging her giraffe closer. Her mother sighed and walked out. This is a superhero comic now. She took a shower. Holy shit. First time in months. Brushed her teeth. Never did that. And ate some breakfast. Holy fuck. This is so interesting. Then she got dressed.
Oh, wait, she was naked eating breakfast?
Whoa, John Crickfalusi, calm down. She's 16. Wait, that doesn't help.
Oh boy, this story got better for John K.
Oh, God. Then she got dressed. She put on a gray and blue hoodie with the fur inside its hood. It wasn't her
What the fuck?
favorite.
That just sounds like
Oklahoma
fucking
was
Sans
looking at her.
cosplay.
Fur inside its hood. That's not a fucking hoodie. That's a fursuit.
Yes, it is.
It's just a sand.
But it was the only one she could wear to school due to the others being in the wash. She smelled like shit. She also put on black jeans and some thin, fashionable boots.
Take a shower, you bitch.
Why are we getting so much detail about her appearance?
Are
Why
they
do you
boots with the
think,
fur, though?
Wilson? Why do you think?
Are they boots with the fur?
No, she has the hoodie with the fur. These are just normal
I
boots.
already made that joke, good girl, so you can't take it from me.
Either way,
No, you know what? You
got
can
the
steal
whole
it
club
from it.
looking at
This
her.
stream sucks. This stream sucks.
Shut up! It's beautiful.
I hate this
It's
stream.
beautiful. We're having fun. We're having
This
fun.
is dragging so long. I hate this stream.
Who cares? Guys, the Edgy Edgington.
Guys, Edgy Von Childstein. However, on the way there, due to the lack of sleep, she slowly put her head against the window of the car, had her brain violently shaken, and died. Her dreams, or more accurately, nightmares, consisted firstly of her. Oh my God! Ah!
I'm skipping this paragraph. I'll just go to "We're Here."
My fucking God. So,
Ah! Her
Don't
mother
just-
never took notice. Suddenly, she was jolted awake by the sound of her mother's voice. We're here.
wait. Actually, I want to stop this. So I want to make this very clear. So, she was being, and let's not mince words. She was being raped for 4 years straight by her brother. Actually, no. Isn't she 16?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This started at 9, so one, way to get your fucking stupid-ass timeline fucked up, because we all need our child rape to be consistent, people. So she got raped for 7 years, actually, and her mother never noticed, oh, my daughter walks funny whenever Lucas walks out with a grin on his face.
Jesus, that's horrible, but you're entirely fucking accurate.
No, I am. It's terrible.
Just, yeah, I have no rebuttal. Yeah. Also, I want to say I've revised something I think we got wrong. So I'm looking at the image again. The 21 thing was released in 2020, as far as I can tell. Yeah, it was released in 2020. So they were about 15 when they wrote this.
So again, so the mom never noticed when Lucas came out smoking a cigarette, saying was it as good for you as it was for me, and never fucking noticed a goddamn thing.
Yeah.
Mother of the year, people.
This is awful. Again, this is what happens when you get your knowledge of topics like this from SVU. Oh my God. Oh my God.
most
Okay, are
likely-
we done with the
They
fucking...
most likely got their ideas of this topic from other creepypastas. Let's not.
Likely,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say this right now. I'm 100% serious about this now. They probably got this from the book Speak. Because that's exactly how it was in the book as well.
Believable. Okay. I genuinely don't remember it coming up this much in the story.
Yeah,
I
now,
remember
now the content
Okay.
warning is extended for the rest of the fucking stream. Child rape could be coming up at any moment.
Okay. I'm going... Any mention of that... Barring, like, the ending where, fuck it, no one here cares about spoilers. She's gonna kill her brother at some point. I'll read through that, but every other part of it with sexual assault in it, I'm fucking skipping. So I want to have fun! I want to laugh! We're here, her mother said, with annoyance in her voice, most likely from catching Natalie napping. Again. She looked at the large sign of the school, which read, Walkerville, Doug Walker, Colgate, the toothpaste, Colgate, Institute for the Creative Fine Arts.
Wait.
She sighed tiredly and stepped out, putting her backpack on her shoulders.
Wait.
See ya.
Hold on. Wait. Walkerville Collegiate Institute for the Creative Fine Arts. She's in high school.
Yeah? What? This college doesn't sound like a high school to you?
What the fuck?
She's in high college. She's in high college. See ya, she proclaimed as she ran at sonic speeds out the door. She was a fast hedgehog.
Oh my god.
She walked to the school and chatted with a couple of friends until she went up to her locker on the 3rd floor. She grabbed her books, and before the 5 minutes of time was over, she ran to class. Gotta go fast. Her English teacher annoyingly put her hand on Natalie's desk. Natalie wasn't even there. Where's your assignment, Miss Coletti?
Wait, that's not a Q, that's an O. How do you even pronounce that?
Mrs. Omelet.
Mrs. Omelet, we're doing omelet. That's what we're calling it.
Natalie swallowed Miss Omelet. I forgot at home. Sorry, Mrs. Homenick.
Mrs. Homestuck.
Mrs. Homestuck.
Nick, why not just call her Miss Chokes on Dick or some shit at this point?
Why are these names so complicated?
He put him into a random fantasy name, Jenna.
This is a random North American high school.
What, you don't know about the famous family Homenick?
This episode of Ned's Declassified is pretty weird.
Ned's Declassified. How to get away with it.
I thought you were gonna say, like, this episode of Ned's Declassified is brought to you
Brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends. Have you ever wanted to gamble?
That's it. That's the ad. That's the ad.
There we go. We're never going to get a real sponsorship from Raid. Hold on, my puppy's in here, and she's comforting me after all this screaming. She wants my mac and cheese.
I'll take a crack at reading it. Okay.
Okay. Hey, baby.
Get your puppy out of the mac and cheese. Your time is up, Miss Omelet. Don't disappoint me. I'm sticking with that. Natalie seemed puzzled by the thought for a moment. She didn't know why, but those words
She doesn't know what time is.
Melt through her like cheese and eggs in a hot pan. She simply ignored it and went back to listening to the lesson and falling asleep not too long after, of course.
She went back to listening to her audiobook using today's sponsor, Audible.
I thought she was on a roll. Stop falling asleep, you dumb bitch!
I wouldn't be surprised if she had a fucking MP3 player, like a fucking iPod. She had it in her pocket, had the earbuds in, like under her hoodie, was listening to fucking like My Chemical Romance and fucking Headstrong.
Headstrong.
My Chemical.
She's listening to
My Chemical Romance, Green Day. You know,
Animal
really
I've Become.
Hey, Green Day have like 2 good songs.
She's listening to fucking Animal I've Become.
Also, for legal reasons, we are not sponsored by either Raid Shadow Legends or Audible. I just don't want to get.
She's listening. Okay, hold on. Breaking Benjamin's first 2 albums were good. Don't diss Breaking Benjamin until anything after their first 2 albums.
Speaking of Breaking Benjamin,
they were never good.
Go ahead.
Speaking of Breaking Benjamin, my first introduction with them was the original SmackDown versus Raw.
Okay,
God.
she's listening to Panic at the Disco.
Oh God!
The lowest hanging fruit.
No.
She's
listening to an audio recording of My Immortal.
She is listening to fucking
Drawing My Little Pony OCs.
What's that one fucking the person that did like Wake Me Up and Evanescence.
Oh no!
She's not even listening to that one song. She's listening to the other one that's like really somber for the majority of the song.
No, this kid is clearly a Nirvana fan.
Oh,
remember when you're Werner?
I would make it.
What, you guys don't like when Kurt Cobain goes nah?
No. She's more of a Foo Fighters fan.
Oh, she's a Foo Fighters fan? Alright, she gets at the microphone. She gets at the microphone and starts singing, "AIDS isn't real, AIDS isn't real, AIDS isn't real."
Actually, so her favorite band, since we're talking about classy subjects, Blood on the Dance Floor, clearly.
Yes.
God fucking damn it!
Yes.
No.
Why are we
Dobby
roasting
Vanity
every
is her.
band the teenagers
Dobby
like?
Vanity is what she loves.
No.
Or
Her
maybe
favorite
Dobby Vanity
band
loves
is
her.
Korn.
Her favorite band is Korn. Goddamn.
God,
Wow.
damn it!
Wow.
Okay, we need to continue before
I
we
love
go on a
Korn.
tangent about grunge
Okay.
bands.
Also, thank you, Randy. Thank you, Randy. An albino, a mosquito, a libido. Da 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 da.
Wow.
Thank you.
I love Korn.
Hey, don't you insult System of a Down like that.
Alright, I'll keep reading.
Yeah, we need to finish this, goddammit.
She simply ignored went back to
Third
listen.
story, my puckered asshole. This is killing my throat.
Later that day, she was heading to her locker for fourth period when suddenly her boyfriend
She's having her
Chris
fourth one?
approached her. I didn't know she had a boyfriend. Okay. Hey, wait. Does someone want to do the boyfriend?
Where's Chris? Okay. Hey, Meg, wanna talk to me after school, alright?
She smiled. She loved talking to Chris. At the time, she didn't suspect anything. Chris was always sweet to her. During French class, French in high. Where are you?
We had a
Yeah, no.
French language class in high school.
Oh yeah, some high schools do that. I mean, I took Chinese, so.
We all forget Lucid lives in Louisiana. They just expect you to speak French out of habit.
Yep.
During her French class.
Oh yes,
Natalie-
krill, sacre blue, voodoo. I go down to the swamp and pretend like we didn't hold a shit ton of
I
slaves.
thought you were gonna say kill John Lennon for some reason.
Kill John Lennon! Kill John Lennon!
Bonjour, it is I, the Cajun man, and I want you to kill John Lennon.
During her French class, Natalie failed to pay attention. Instead, she doodled the things she loved to draw most. Blood, gore, people being stabbed, knives, and macabre things of the sort.
Crawling in my skin.
Others would say it was pretty dark of her to draw such things, but she saw
Others
nothing.
would say she doesn't have a father, but
She
he's
saw-
actually physically.
She saw nothing wrong with it. Man, isn't she so cool? For some strange reason, it actually felt like a normal thing to her.
Good. How edgy. How very edgy. Where I have a line now. Oh, French class teacher, I'll do it. Miss Omelette.
She quickly covered the doodles on her paper and looked up at her French teacher quickly. What? Quickly in the same fucking... Trying to hide her fear.
Double quickly.
She was Quicksilver.
God. What's a good joke name for this fucking character?
Mr. Levaseline.
Mr. Levaseline is what I'm calling him.
Hell yeah.
Yes, Mr. Levaseline, with a slight turn of his head. Wait, what? He gestured for her to move her arm. Oh.
Show me the
She
That's
hesitantly
French or
moved
German?
Yes.
The accent just changes on a day. She hesitantly moves her arm, showing her teacher the picture of someone getting stabbed by an insane man. The teacher stared.
Well, how do you know he's insane?
Well,
You have like a straitjacket on?
I'd like to imagine he does, and he's just stabbing with his foot.
So actually, what it was is so she has an arrow pointing to him,
They got
and
Bayonetta
it's terribly written. It
shoes!
just says insane. Like that's
No, it's like a Ben Garrison comic. It's like got a crazy guy with the words insane man, brackets, Obama, and the person getting stabbed is just the economy.
They got
oh my fucking god.
they got fucking Bayonetta boots, but instead of the guns on it, it's fucking knives.
No!
Get a Bayonetta! The original
Fucking
voice actor got
Lucid!
killed.
God damn it!
The teacher stared, puzzled, looking at her a
God.
bit. She smiled nervously.
Damn it, Randy.
Erase
It's
it.
not.
What?
Erase it and get started on your work.
He said in a strangely calm voice.
That was very calm for a French German.
Look at what Randy Pitchford put in the chat.
Put what in the chat?
Randy.
It's just Sappho impaling a kid. Thank you, Randy.
Randy Pitchford.
He walked
Oh
away.
my god.
And she sighed and began to erase the picture.
On the Miss Omelette!
Mr. Vaseline. I can't fucking say the name. Interrupted.
Did you just misgender me, you fuck?
I guess I did.
Nobody gets away with misgendering Mr. Vaseline!
She looked up at him slightly.
Your time is almost up for you to get the work done! I suggest you do it now!
She growled the remark. Time always seemed to be against
He's
her.
actually... Mr. Vaseline is actually a Hispanic man.
His ethnicity
He's
just changes
Hispanic.
every day.
He's Hispanic, but he has to teach all of the foreign language departments, so he just has all the accents.
He does all of them except any Hispanic language.
That
Oh yeah,
just
he
makes
can't
sense.
speak a word of Spanish. He cannot speak a word of Spanish, but he can speak like 5 other languages.
It's not out of a lack of try. It's just out of a lack of trying. Like he could do it in like a week. He can understand it.
He has no
doesn't give a
interest in
shit.
it. His whole family are like all in Mexico. They all speak Spanish, and he has to hire a translator.
As far as she was concerned, time
This
could go.
would be a better story.
That
I'm
could-
sorry, it
That
would.
could be interesting. I want to write that as a story. As far as
There we go. The wonderful, wacky adventures of Mr. Levaseline.
as far as she was concerned, time could go fuck itself. After class,
Am I immortal?
she walked out of the school to find her boyfriend standing near the fence on the sidewalk. The fence,
Yes, defense.
the fence is
Defense.
on the sidewalk.
It got knocked over.
And no, they fucking made the sidewalk, and then they fucking did, like, just fucking put it in the sidewalk.
No, it keeps getting knocked over, and every day Mr. Levaseline has to come out and fix it.
He has to put the Vaseline on there, that's why it's called the Levaseline.
Wait a minute, I'm using the Vaseline and not the super
God
glue.
damn it! I love the headcanon we have for this character. This is our mascot. This is our mascot.
He's got
Angry-
like, he's got
Angry
like,
French guy.
no, he's got like one of those Pike helmets. He's got one of those French scars.
My throat fucking hurts.
He's got a cartoonishly, like, almost racist character Hispanic mustache.
He's...
Oh my
god. Oh, let me keep reading. She smiled.
Oh.
We need, if anyone is able to do fan art, we need fan art of whatever the fuck Mr. Levaseline is. That's our
Yeah,
first
If you
fan
give
art.
me a description of what he looks like, I got somebody who owes me a solid.
We
so
just
I didn't have to
make
do
it up.
I will actually type you up a description. Give me a minute.
Let
Right.
me in.
I'll keep
I'm
reading. I'll
going
keep
to.
reading. She smiled and walked over, hoping he had something to say that would cheer her up on this miserable day. But as she walked closer, her smile slowly faded. He wasn't smiling back. Chris, what's wrong? What did you want to talk to me about? He sighed. Natalie, I think it's time that we should start seeing other people.
You can't see me. My time is no.
That's a wrestling joke right there.
That is a good girl. Make a comment about wrestling. This is a threat.
I really like the new direction Triple H is taking the WWE in.
We don't want serious comments!
Okay,
Be a
fine.
dipshit! Be funny!
We invite you here to be funny, not to be smart.
Stop!
You're a woman!
What? Serious? And now is this a triple fucking H?
I'll be funny, okay, I promise.
His fucking spaghetti's falling out. Oh God.
Okay, I'll be funny.
That's good enough. That's good enough.
Okay.
Anyways, she felt her heart break. But why? Natalie cried. He replied.
You ain't nothing but a heartbreaker.
He replied with a stern look. It's your mindset. Your drawings, they just creep me out. I think there's something really wrong with you. And the saddest part is that you haven't told me why you're acting like this. It makes me feel irresponsible. So I can't do it anymore. I'm sorry. And with that, he walked away. I mean, to be fair, that's a very valid reason that you're concerned for the person you're with, and considering he's
Yeah.
a 16-year-old, I'm not gonna hold it against him that he just like kind of breaks it off instantly there without like trying to make things work. I guess kids make dumb decisions and can't really work out relationships. So like, But what I imagine is the author took it like, this is unreasonable. He just hates me, and everything in the world is wrong with this character. My drawings make me look cool, but this character, oh, my life is ruined. Like, I think that's what they were trying to go for, and it just fucking backfired.
Yeah.
All right.
God, this is sad.
Okay, come on. We're not almost done. We've so much more.
I almost want to just skip to the fucking murders.
Oh my God, no. There's so much funny that is actually.
I guess
it's just buried.
I guess if we need another content warning, I'm reading ahead. It's like, self-harm and gore warning, I guess.
I think
you kind of figure that.
Okay, I feel like if we're gonna give a content warning, then it's just gonna be for sexual assault. I'm sorry, but if you come to a creepypasta stream, expect blood and gore, including suicide. It is a creepy story, not a happy story. If you want a happy story, I don't know, come around Christmas.
We're not gonna read happy shit. We never read happy shit. This channel is about misery.
I know a good happy story. It's called Happy Appy. It stars an apple, and he's very happy.
Stars an appy. He's very happy. Then he takes a big crappy. You do a big fappy. It's great.
Okay, do you want me to keep reading, or does someone else want to take the reins? Because I can.
You keep reading. My throat actually needs a break.
My throat hurts too. Natalie slammed her hands.
God.
I'll do it.
There's a very real chance we're gonna have to make this a two-parter, not because we want to, but because we've worn out our voices.
Okay, I'll do the rest of this for a little while. Natalie slammed her hands on the bathroom counter home. She stared at herself in the mirror, her eye twitching. I won't hurt myself like the others. I can stay strong. There was a needle and black thread in her hand.
Back off!
Headstrong! Headstrong!
It's pointless. It doesn't help.
It's no
Some
use.
weird sensation was her subconscious. She chuckled slightly. She then put on heart-shaped box while getting the needle ready. No, I'm doing it because I want to. She then started playing Smells Like Teen Spirit. She held the needle and thread up and it smirked. Time is up.
She then
love
put on
is
some Limp
taking
Bizkit.
its toll on me. You say.
She then put on some Limp Bizkit as a goof.
She then put on She then put on Slim Shady, please stand up. Piece after piece, cut after cut. Even through excruciating pain, she was going through her. She did not whine. She did not whimper. She did not cry. There were no more tears.
Damn, she's more quiet than my fucking dog, who's currently attacking me. Ah!
Jesus Christ, this girl's a fucking trooper. Put her in the Marines if she can handle this shit.
Put her
Oh,
in the
she was
Marines. She
smile.
can drink a whole bottle of glue.
Blood leaked from the piece pierces and made a low, dripping noise into the sink and onto the counter.
She's got the drip!
When she was finished, she stood back and admired her handiwork. She stroked the horrendous stitches on the side of her mouth. Alright, don't get too turned on. Which spread into a wide smile. She felt the warm, wet blood on her fingers and licked it gently, consuming the metallic tasting liquid in pure ecstasy. She stopped.
Holy shit! Rodeo drew Mr. Levasseur!
Did he actually?
He doesn't have the funny Pike helmet, but other than that, it's perfect!
God fucking put the helmet on!
Oh my god.
Can we get that on stream?
Hold on,
Oh my
I'll
God,
get
we
it.
can't
I'll
lose
grab
it.
it. I'll put it.
Put
I
Mr.
need.
Levasseur on screen. Rodeo needs credit.
I need to find the art chat. Give me a second.
Also, yes, that is a Rodeo's best moment certified moment.
Like,
It won't show.
Rodeo,
What
don't
the-
worry. If it looks like shit, that just makes it funnier.
Oh my god.
There's the bear.
We
It's on
can't
stream.
see it.
It's on stream.
Mr. Lebowski.
We got art, boys.
This is our
We got
mascot.
Mr. Levasseur.
Surprisingly, I didn't ask Rodeo. They did it on their own.
Rodeo of his own volition, their own volition.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god. Okay.
I'll continue.
Hold on 1 second. I need to get back into the fucking creepypasta. No.
Listen, I'll be right back. I gotta use the bathroom, so I'll be right back.
All right.
Oh,
So
same, but I'm gonna continue this for
Yeah,
a little
do
bit till the next big ... So let me go back. She stopped when she saw her mother's reflection in the mirror behind her and sharply turned around. She saw her mother's wide eyes and pale face, and she looked at her fingers, seeing the blood. She suddenly felt the pain and began to cry. Mom! Natalie cried. She had never felt so confused. What had just happened to her? Her mom had scheduled some therapy for her. It's about fucking time. Natalie had not gotten rid of the stitches, in fear of how much pain it would bring, so she went to the sessions with them. She made sure her hood was up, as to not let anyone see. She sat down on the comfortable leather seat and stared at the blonde woman across from her in silence.
Hold on. Your first thought in this is to send your daughter to therapy. Fair enough. Why was your first thought not, oh my god, you have the fucking stitches in your face, we need to get you to a hospital?
Well, now let me answer that question with a question. What country do they live in?
Fuck if I know, they ain't telling me.
America! Now, let me just say this.
America!
Now, let me say this right now. What's cheaper, therapy or a hospital visit, kids? That's right! Therapy!
I mean, it was 2013.
Now, I'm
Neither.
just saying, people, therapy's a lot cheaper. And this mom, she doesn't want to spend too much money on her kid.
It has been established that she does basically
You know
hate
what?
her child.
You know what? You know what's even cheaper for the mother? Alcohol.
You know what's
Yeah,
even
but-
cheaper? Well, have you ever seen the movie Old Yeller?
Oh no.
It's a lost cause. The kid's a lost cause. Got to start over from scratch.
Old Yeller was the greatest dog ever, but one day just came home with rabies and put it down.
No more rabies!
Right.
Okay, so your name's Natalie, isn't it? Natalie nodded. I'm Deborah, and I'm here to help. Now tell me, Natalie, what have been some of your problems recently? Time. Time has been my problem.
Oh my god.
Deborah gave her a confused look. Wait, what about time, dear? Natalie's hands roughly gripped the
I
leather of
need
the
to
seat.
take time to go to school, and school is really hard. I listened to this Rage Against the Machine song once, and they said the system was bad. I could tell they were talking about having to go to math class.
I was listening to Rage Against the Machines, and they said some of them that were forces are the same that burn crosses.
I am reading this and I'm fucking visualizing. I can see kids I went to high school that would act like this, thinking it made them look cool.
I'm gonna read this in my impression of Shadow the Hedgehog. Everything.
Also, Lucid, I didn't know you went to school with people who sewed pocket watches.
Not that, but like how they
Everything.
acted.
It makes you live through it, slowly progressing through life, being controlled by society, only to be tortured at seemingly no end, until you find you no longer have a purpose. It's a vicious cycle. Time does not end, it does not slow down, it does not speed up. It is violent. It makes you live through the torture over and over again, unable to fast forward through any of it.
Wow, fucking 13-year-old nihilism. Wow.
That is incredibly profound, and I am shocked.
Next paragraph actually sums it up.
Talk to any person with life experience, and your entire world perspective will crumble to the fucking earth.
Okay, even this next sentence confirms this. Natalie really had no idea what she had just said.
Yeah, I fucking bet.
She just felt like she wasn't herself anymore. Could this be because of all the things she kept contained? That was impossible. For some reason, she liked it. The therapist leaned in closer. Sweetheart, I want you to tell me what's happened to you. Natalie began stirring. There was a long pause. She smirked slightly. The wound from her stitches opening slightly once again. Why don't you tell me, Blondie? You're the expert. Deborah appeared mildly annoyed.
So cool. She's so cool.
Man,
She's so
guys.
cool.
Fucking Randy! Make Natalie work retail one day. Let's see what happens.
Oh fuck!
Oh my god!
This.
I'm being chewed on by a particularly vicious puppy.
I'm so sorry that I keep like digging into this feels like it was written by a 13-year-old angle, because it's just
let's not keep repeating it. We gotta get through this.
Keep going.
repeating it. 13 and pregnant.
I'm sorry. It's just I keep looking at it and I'm just like, wow, this person was trying so hard to be cool, and it's just like they have no idea what they're talking about, and they thought when they wrote that it was like a wow, something's taken over me kind of thing. But no, you're just fucking stupid.
Okay, so can we confirm that Natalie's a retard?
I
Yes.
can't say that, but I think they're just goddamn edgy.
I cannot legally confirm that they're retarded, but I have confirmed that their IQ is in the double digits.
Oh no.
Low double digits.
Still
Look,
double.
I'm just saying her IQ does match her shoe size.
Deborah appeared mildly annoyed. Natalie, I can't help you unless you tell me what's wrong. Natalie's fingers started to tear into the leather seating. No, I can't anymore. With that,
Natalie isn't here anymore. Would you like to leave a message?
With that, Deborah's eyes widened and she rose to her feet. I'll be right back. Please stay here. She walked out, leaving Natalie alone. She went outside and had a smoke, and then decided to quit her job right then and there.
What a fucking... Just because your patient gets edgy and be like, Natalie's not here anymore, you don't fucking walk out on her. Oh my fucking god, I'm getting vocal now.
Maybe if she had done something at this point, she wouldn't have come to what she is today. Maybe more.
She
people
wouldn't
than
have
I.
come!
Well, you know, shit happens. Some people.
You're blaming the fucking
Come-
therapist for you being a murderer? Fuck off!
Yes.
Yeah, haven't you ever seen The Sopranos?
I have not, actually.
Oh God.
Well, you see, Soprano Man, he shoots the man with the plan, and he becomes the Superman.
Yeah, pretty much. Hey, maybe she'd have been more sane like she had been before. The therapist walks out for 2 seconds and you decide, yeah, I'm gonna start murdering people.
You know, maybe war crimes are pretty good.
What were you
As-
saying, good girl?
as
I heard
much
you
as I-
speak for a second. What were you saying? Never mind.
Oh no. Has a good girl been gotten by clockwork?
No, I just haven't been speaking because of background noise.
Oh,
As much as I would love to say that Natalie got up from the chair and stopped what came next from nothing, I am obligated to tell you the horrid truth. Natalie did not move. She sat perfectly still.
You're the one writing the fucking story.
In that chair, and after a while of waiting impatiently, her parents walked in.
Wasn't her mom in the room already?
Yes!
Well, she left. She had to get a drink.
And Natalie stood happy to go, but she noticed her parents' expressions. And even her father had a strange, sad expression on his face. Her confusion grew, but she said nothing.
He was sad the Dow had gone down a slight bit.
What? They're leaving? They're leaving. What the fuck?
Leave!
They're leaving. What? What the
No,
fuck?
listen, hold on. It'll make sense in a minute.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. You need to hold that thought just a little bit more. Okay, she knows, but she said nothing. Followed into the car. When she thought she was going home, she started to drift off. Strangely, she heard a dark voice speak in her dream. Sound
I hear voices in my head.
Internal abyss.
And they talk to me.
She echoing internal abyss. She shot awake. Some beads of sweat rolled down her face.
Her fat, morbidly obese face.
I mean, she is chubby. Let's remind ourselves about that.
Yeah, that wasn't sweat. It was grease.
Randy
This
Pitchford.
This really is Gabriel Sickles' own fantasy.
Oh no!
She was in the car. She was in a bed. A white bed. In a white room. In a white room.
God damn it! Is this just the karaoke episode?
Yes, because you keep fucking singing. She looked to her
Singing
side.
in the rain.
She looked to her side and realized she was hooked up to a heart monitor. She attempted to get up, but that's when she realized that she was restrained. She panicked. She began to struggle, but paused when she heard a door open to her left. A man in a white shirt looked at her, his hands behind
Oh,
his
boy,
neck.
it's the doctor. It's the same doctor from Eyeless Jack.
And he resembled one of the cliche doctors you see in a program set in a scientific lab. She paid attention as Mr. Scientist began to speak.
But the author himself, the author herself, whatever, said that this is a cliche.
Yeah.
What
I
the
can
fuck?
only imagine how very confused you must be right now.
Yes, I am.
Thank you. He said, but I'm letting you know, we're only here to help you. Your parents agreed to allow us to administer medication to you. Ignore them, they're being annoying.
I want the puppy cam. I want a puppy cam next stream.
No, we're not getting a puppy cam. Fine, I'll make a little box, it'll put a dog in it, and I'll just say live puppy reaction.
Yes.
Administer medicine to you. In horse of your state of mind, it is I, Dr. Strangeglove. Natalie opened her mouth to protest, but was quickly silenced. He hit her in the face. You don't need to worry. The doctor sought to reassure her. You'll be back to normal in no time. We'll even remove the fucking clock from your eye. Just try to relax. He walked over. And as he did, she tried to skittles, move away, but was unable due to her leather straps binding her wrists and legs. He carefully took a mask and put it over her mouth. Oh my God, he's forcing her to wear a mask!
I wear
Oh my
a mask
God!
with its smile
COVID!
for hours at a time.
COVID!
COVID, laugh! That's what the point of the mask is!
Mattress.
Match.
That's all I remember from the song is mattress. I actually haven't listened to the song, to be honest. I've only heard like the
I
first
haven't
few
either. I
seconds.
value my time. But wasn't able to let her stop, so he took a careful mask. She stubbornly tried to get it off, but that dumb bitch couldn't use her hands, so it was completely fucking useless. As the drugs kicked in, her eyes slowly shut.
Oh
Wow.
boy, drugs.
You have
Suddenly,
stopped
Natalie
me.
became woke.
You stopped me from going on so many tangents. I want to fucking complain about the story. But
Fine, complain, do it, piss,
if
moan
I
even.
did, I'd be going on for an hour.
Complain, damn you!
None of this story makes sense. The author's talking out their ass. They went from Natalie's not here to suddenly putting her in a fucking mental ward with medication that has nobody checked if this is medication she's allergic to. No check for any shit.
Right.
This author doesn't know what they're
Lucid.
fucking talking about.
Lucid, the doctor clearly asked her parents, is your daughter allergic to the magical, evil, medical mind drugs?
Is your
Trademark.
Is your daughter insane? Okay, we are going to go through this entire procedure against her will without her even being aware of what's going on. This
God
is
damn,
legal.
is this Natalie Omelet or is this Rose Kennedy?
I didn't know all it took for the FBI to come and arrest you and put you under fucking MK Ultra 2 was to say you're insane.
Yeah, our daughter's a little kooky.
She stitched her mouth shut and said, Natalie's not here. And that's when we knew the FBI had some good material to trade on her. She was a lost cause.
The CIA were like, hey, little girl, do you want a gun?
What one phrase? She says one phrase while in a mental downward spiral, let's just call it. And there's like, alrighty, time to get an operation done on the bitch.
I also
We got a Rose Kennedy here.
I also love how your doctor voice, Cherry, was the same fucking teacher, the French one.
No, that was not the same as
He has
Mr. Levaseline. They're different.
He has multiple professions. He can do everything except speak Spanish.
He's working
My
as a
God.
CIA doctor because teaching pay is so shitty.
He has
So he just gets out of school and he's just like, oh god, who am I? Oh, Natalie! Oh, I always wanted to do this one.
Oh, that fucking bitch! I always wanted to inject her with the evil drugs!
Let's keep reading.
Now you're sounding
We've been going
Dr.
for 2 hours.
Doofenshmirtz.
We've been going for 2 hours.
We can do this! I don't believe in anything! She was being given multiple injections. She was being woozy. She was being rubbed on her skin. They were administering fucking body oil to make sure she had very soft skin that they could make into handbags. She felt woozy, but was completely aware of her surroundings. She was entering a rare state patients sometimes find themselves in while undergoing surgery. She's special, guys.
Special girl.
In which she was completely able to see that they were going to be worked on. In this state, they can feel pain, their brain is active, but they are unable to respond. Natalie, however, was able to. What? That just means that the anesthesia didn't work then, didn't it?
Can I read this next part? Because it's so fucking retarded and edgy.
Yeah. Yes, do it.
Okay, so we're starting at Natalie woke up and slowly and groggily
Holy
sometime
shit,
later.
Natalie's woke? She's black?
Oh my god. So we already talked about, oh, she was bloody and bloody and bloody, and then she escaped her IV, and then she blood, and then she coughed and passed out on the fucking floor.
She did a cough and then a choke, and then she died.
I'm not gonna
1984.
lie. I was reading that as you were saying all that shit, and I'm just like, I'm so glad we skipped that scene because it's so fucking stupid.
Natalie, oh, this part's even more stupid, but it's funny. Natalie woke up slowly and groggily sometime later. She found herself back in bed, and a doctor sitting beside it. You want to do your Mr.
Mr. Levaseline.
Where is it? Where is it? Okay,
I'm
where the
so
fuck is it?
sorry, Natalie.
Alright, where is it? Where is it?
Next scene.
Next scene.
You don't need to work. Okay, no, I've already done that.
No. Okay, Natalie woke up slowly and groggily sometime later. She found herself back in a bed and a doctor sitting beside it.
You don't need to worry.
Wait,
The doctor.
you're out of scene.
Cherry, you're out of scene. Okay,
Scroll down.
feed you. I'm gonna feed you your fucking line. I'm so sorry, Natalie. Something went horribly wrong. Now repeat that.
Okay, I'll repeat it. You don't need to worry.
Fuck off!
Fuck it, I'm reading.
Okay,
You're
I
retarded.
actually can't find it. Hold on.
Just scroll down
I'm
until
so
you get to the scene.
I'm sorry, Natalie, but something went horribly wrong.
Natalie didn't know why, but she felt a tremendous amount of hatred towards the doctor. He took notice of her disgust and looked away instinctively.
You weren't supposed to be awake when we giving you the medicine dose for your mental state. The doctor continued. We weren't sure how it affected you, but we have a feeling we're gonna find out!
Find out on the next episode.
No, he paused for a moment for taking a small mirror. The entire time he looked away from her. Regrettably, the medication impacted your appearance as well. No.
Natalie looked at herself in the mirror, and her eyes widened. Her eyes were completely green. Sonic the Hedgehog! She
Her eyes were green?
How do magical medical drugs make your eyes green?
I'd like to imagine that
She's
her eyes weren't just like the eye color changed. No, her entire eyeball turned like a bright fucking emerald green.
It looks like an emerald from Minecraft. Wait, do any of you guys... Okay, hold on. Any of you guys remember that one scene from the Magic School Bus where fucking Arnold died?
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, his eyes were emerald, or his eyes were rubies. It's basically that, but they're bright green.
Okay. So, she noticed that the stitches were in her mouth as well, but for some reason she couldn't help but feel overjoyed. Her heart rate
felt pretty
began to rise
poggers.
again. She gave a low chuckle like Knuckles.
I like Sonic out of chuckle. I rather flex my muscles. I'm hard to do it. Better than the back. Better than the back.
Continue.
Better than
I
the
want
back.
this story to be over. Oh my god, I hate it.
We can finish this quicker, but we gotta really fucking focus on this.
That's impossible.
The doctor looked on in shock as Natalie quickly moved towards him until she was close enough for him to feel.
I thought she was strapped down. What?
What? Wait, she was strapped down!
No, she wasn't. No, she
So they
wasn't.
took
She
the
was
straps
unstrapped.
off her?
Yeah.
Hey, Natalie, I know you just went through literally witnessing surgery while completely awake, and you were severely mentally ill, but we took the straps off you. Thought it'd be funny.
Hey, the doctor. She began, still chuckling. He trembled slightly and pressed a button on the other side of the monitor.
Ja, what do you want, you stupid bitch?
Cameron in reply, "Your time is up."
Your
Hello?
time is now! You can't see me! The time is now!
A loud scream was heard throughout the halls of the building.
now!
Security guards rushed into the room, kicking open the door. Blood.
Blood!
Was the first thing they saw. Blood
Blood was on the walls, the bed,
on
the
floor,
dance
even
floor.
the ceiling.
Blood on the dance
She-
floor. Davi Vanity.
Natalie had strapped the doctor to her bed.
Child rape!
His head was at a bent to a sharp angle, and the doctor's spine was completely snapped. Blood poured from his eyes, nose, and mouth, and there in the corner was the murderer, happily drawing her gruesome pictures on the wall in blood along the
And
hastily
probably
scrawled phrase,
feces.
"Your time is up." Natalie slowly turned to the guard, and a wide grin spread across her face.
No, a wide, crazy grin?
A wide retard grin spread across her
Yeah.
face.
Guys, you don't get it. To her, Crazy Frog is just normal frog.
Hello, friends. Would you like to play? And with that, Natalie began laughing uncontrollably. The guards drew their
They had guns!
They got their Glocks ready for this bitch.
Fun fact, this is the same gun that was used in Suicide Mouse.
But before he could act, Natalie charged with him. One of the guards fired a round, but Natalie was able to dodge it.
Bro, what
She
the fuck?
is dodge bullets!
I was not paying attention to any of this shit. What happened between then and now?
Natalie is
This
being
is-
in the Matrix.
This
She's
is
in
about
the Matrix.
you genuinely haven't missed anything. This just kind of came out of nowhere.
Okay, so
Is
Lightning
this girl
flash.
fucking Goku now?
She just
Yes.
should I,
she just has the powers of Dio suddenly.
Cherry, should I put something in from the Matrix soundtrack into the animation?
No, God, no. I don't want to get
No.
copyright claimed. We're going to keep going.
Bullet
It's gonna be
time
on my
suddenly.
channel, though.
I am continuing no matter what the fucking commentary is.
We
now.
gotta keep going!
And she grabbed a large knife from a sheath on his pocket and slashed right across his waistline. Blood and organs flooded out, and he collapsed to the ground. She inhaled deeply.
God damn, is this directed by
Like,
Rob fucking Zombie?
death. The remaining guard shook with fear and dropped his gun. She slowly walked up and placed the tip of the knife
Just
against
the
his
tip.
chest. Much like my brother, just the tip. She slowly slid the knife into his chest,
Fuck you!
all
Oh
the
my
way
God!
to the
fuck
edge of
you.
his abdomen.
I hate you! I hate you so much!
That's
Oh
better
my
than
God!
that's better than this shitty fucking catchphrase.
Guys, isn't blood and gore cool? Isn't blood and gore cool?
It's more blasting time. Let's go.
It would it be cool in the early to mid 2000s if
It was
this-
never cool.
It wasn't. This kid was bullied.
This was in 2013,
Exactly.
let's keep in mind.
Yeah.
His organs spilled onto the floor and he collapsed dead.
His spaghetti fell out of his pockets. That's my fifth Eminem
Fell
joke.
out of his
Natalie-
chest.
Natalie's mother had been sleeping soundly in her room beside her husband. She awoke to the sound of a knocking on her door. She groggily got up and walked out of the bedroom and to the front door. It was pouring outside and thunder boomed in the distance. She approached the door,
Wow.
grabbing the knob. And she detected
don't
a
grab
faint
your
sound
doors,
of
knob.
faint laughter. The rain and thunder seemed to quiet down suddenly. She pressed her ear against the door and listened closely. Hello, mother. A voice on the other side called out.
Yes, she has the ability to hear, detect people where they are by the faintest sound in sight. She just has
That's what those
superpowers.
magical medical drugs do.
That's what the mystery drug. This fucking. I hate this story.
I do too.
It's broken from its very concept.
Natalie burst through the door wielding two knives. Her mother stumbled back, hitting her head against the nearby coat rack. One of the hooks penetrated her skull, and she bled considerably for the resulting wound. She fell to the ground, paralyzed.
No, she would be
with no
dead.
conscience. Laying in a pool of her own blood, Natalie towered over her. She then knelt slowly to her mother and eye level and displayed her blood-soaked blades proudly. That coach rack ain't gonna be the only thing penetrating you tonight, Natalie cooed.
Whoa, what the fuck?
She ran the tip of the knife across her mother's cheek, cutting it slightly. Natalie tilted her
And
head.
she then got in her face and said, "Wanna know how I got these scars?"
I'm in pain reading this.
I am too. I really am. But we're close.
Oh my god.
We're closing in on it. We're closing in on the end.
Can we
Much-
just like
much-
skim through all the blood and gore and just
Much
'cause
like
this is
much
fucking
like the
frustrating.
government to a poverty-stricken family, you did nothing. All her mother could do was shaking gas. And yes, I
Oh
will
my!
be
Is
doing.
that a real line?
No, I'm making these up because they're funnier.
I couldn't believe that was a real line. That's the sad part.
Can we just
Did
skim
you
the
think
part
that
where
me saying, just like my brother, only the tip was from this actual story?
No, I knew that one wasn't real, but I thought that line you fucking was real.
I really don't want to fucking read about this edgy
Oh my God.
13-year-old wanting to
I'm
describe
reading-
blood and
Okay,
gore
okay,
fantasy.
I'll skim it. Hold
Fine, I'll
on.
skim it. Bloody, bloody, bloody,
I'll do
bloody,
it.
bloody.
I'll
It's a
do
power
it. I'll do
fantasy
it.
that
I'll do
is
it.
as edgy as
Let me
possible.
do it. Mommy's dead, I said, pissing my pants. She swiftly grabbed Dad's forehead and said, "Oh, you only care about politics, but have you ever considered the Little Mermaid is now black?" Her father didn't watch the quartering, so he called her retarded. So she coughed up blood and then beat the shit out of her. "How's that feel, Dad, you fuck?" She laughed because she thought it was really funny. And her dad said, "Blah, blah, blah, blah," because he's coughing to death. He is dying. And then she smiled. She smiled. That ripped the stitches, and her jaw fell off because it was infected. "You're right. I'm not my mom," she said. She went away. And then the bigger they are, the harder they fall. She threw him through a window, and his massive obesity fucking shook the planet, killing millions. The wind, she grabbed a pillow. It turned into a pillow fight. Woo, pillow fight! "What's the matter, Dad? Paid too much for you," she said, as his dad was fucking dead on the ground, shaking the planet. "You gotta need these," she chuckled as she laid a pole. She started pole dancing. "Holy shit, this child is pole dancing. Someone better call the cops." He
This is
started to
taking
gag even though he's
forever.
dead.
Oh my god.
The nasty gore piled onto the floor.
Papa
And the
John's.
side of his face, she nodded to his carcass and started to walk out.
She walked
"Your
out.
time is up, Daddy. That was awful." Yeah, she walked out of the room, much
we're
like her
not-
father should have walked out on
We're
her.
not even
Oh.
done yet.
Now
We still got the fucking brother to deal with.
Can we read that in full since this is the weirdest fucking part?
Do we
You can
have
read it.
to?
You can read it. I'm
Oh my god, it's a fucking essay!
gonna
Yeah,
fucking
and it
just.
gets
I'm
and it
gonna
gets
scroll Twitter.
retardedly sexual.
I'm gonna scroll Twitter. Let me know when it's done, cause I ain't fucking.
Play Minecraft or
Oh
something.
my god! You know what? Fine, I'll sum it up since none of you want to fucking
No,
do it.
fuck it.
Please
No,
read
you know
it.
what? You read it
Please
full.
read it.
You read it full, and I'll
Okay,
make
so-
commentary.
Okay, so dumb bitch walks out of her parents' room and she says, "It's cloudy with a chance of organs." She walks to her brother's room and says, "This death is gonna be a little bit bumpy," and then her brother like punches him in the back of the head and says, "Round 2, little."
Okay, I want to read some of this. I'm gonna skim through the worst lines. "Mother always did like you best, you bitch." I'm sorry, this is gonna sound a lot like something. I acknowledge bad creepypasta exists, by the way, for all of you. Not intentionally stealing shit from them 90% of the time. But you know what? I gotta steal this one from them. Yeah, I'm pretty sure their mother would like the child who wasn't a rapist.
So she felt weak and looked towards the ceiling. She got punched, and then she started going, ha 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 ha. Her brother went to hit her again, but used both of her knives to block it.
That's like work with a fucking baseball bat.
Fucking.
You're going to Heil, brother.
Whoa! Natalie's a Nazi.
This is going.
With a
This is a fucking anime battle now.
Yeah, let's read this. So then, she sent her brother flying across the bed. "Kaioken!" she yelled as she started glowing. "Let's see what we can use here." She started, grabbed the butter knife. "They always say the eyes are the softest organs on the body." She slowly licked the knife. "Soft as butter." He
What
looked at
the
her,
fuck?
trying to get away, and she started to dig out his eyes with the knife. He shrieked loudly, and she quickly tied a cloth around his mouth. No, we can't have you waking the neighbors.
I would assume you woke the neighbors when you threw your morbidly obese father out the window and shook the planet.
He wasn't able to. She dug around a few more times and picked up a pair of scissors. She walked over and cried to him. Looks like I'm the dom this time. She stabbed the scissors into his gut.
Hold the fucking phone. Hold on.
No, that's not a real line. I fucking made
God
it
damn
up.
it. I keep believing it, and that's the problem.
Whenever I do the stupid fucking voice, you know I'm making shit up.
No, I don't, because that sounds like it's entirely going to fit in the fucking story.
Good! She treated him like an arts and craft, cutting through his skin like paper. She lifted up his large intestine. You know what I love more than this? Macaroni art. She began to gut his intestine into sections. These might be a bit too big to put on a plate, though. She could hear his brother foaming blood from the mouth.
Her brother would be dead by now.
Hello, she had to swallow. Doesn't it taste good? She licked the blood off of her fingers. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I sure know I like it.
I'm loving it, hamburger helper.
There, brother. He said back and said, eat this and you'll feel all better. She stuffed one of the fingers into his mouth, making a jam into his throat. He choked slowly and said, I know I'm not even gonna say that.
Fuck it.
No. He choked and slowly died. Was that as good for you as it was for me?
Was it a sleeper hold?
Oh my god, I'm never going to be employable. Oh my god, why?
Was it a sleeper hold that she put him into?
Yes! Yes! She fucking figure 4 leg lock, dude!
Are we done with the dumb scene?
No, we're not.
And then she got up!
No, we're not!
She got up! She started strutting across the ring! And she went, woo!
Wait. She then, she saw a pocket watch. She saw its hands turning slowly, listening for the ticket, which seemed like an eternity. She then took out one of her red knives as she grabbed the pocket watch and did something with the small watch. Was like, time only makes you live through the torture. Slowly progressing through life, being controlled by society. She started to dig into her eyes until you find you no longer have a purpose. It's a vicious cycle. Time does not speed up. It does not slow down. It's violent.
Become so numb, I can hear you.
I'm numb in general.
So then Edgy McEdgerson put a stopwatch in her eye and said, "Looks like it's time for murder." And then she started cackling down the street, making more sexual murder puns.
No.
Fucking
She
Ed.
then looked at the camera. No, here's what happened. She then looked at the camera. She looked dead into the camera. Her funny cock watch going in her eye, and she said, "It's more murdering time."
She does say, "I am clockwork."
I am
Clockwork. Oh, wait, there's a little more.
She
There's a
then burned
little
her
more.
house. I don't care. I love it. I don't care.
Okay, we're at I Am Clockwork. Let me read the last little bit. The young 16-year-old girl, formerly known as Natalie, walked away from her burning house. The flames inside engulfed everything, and inside, the giraffe slowly burned. No!
Not the
Not the giraffe!
Favorite character! He was the only character I am solidly convinced has never raped anybody!
Does that mean Natalie's raped
didn't
someone?
rape anybody. He just liked. I'm not even gonna say that.
Along with the carcasses of her family, okay? Who cares about any of them? Some say she still lives on. They're entirely wrong. She died of a horrible infection because she shoved a pocket watch in her fucking eye.
An
Leaving
unclean
so
fucking
many dead.
knife, too.
She decided that her time had come to an end because her teacher once said that your assignment is late, you stupid bitch.
He then went
The
up.
only way to detect her presence in the night is if you're cuddled close in the covers at night. I'm glad it has to happen at night. Sleeping soundly. But in the darkness, she watches. She determines. Is this a fucking morality tale?
And if she comes up to you and she says, "TikTok,
There are three
TikTok,
more
I'm about to touch your
sentences.
cock," you
There
know
are
it's
three more
right.
sentences between us and going playing Minecraft. Come on, let me finish it.
No.
It's almost over! And you see a green flash of that putrid cockeye. If she is there, you know your time is up. John Cena joke. It's over. Oh my god, it's over.
God, it's finally
You know what?
over.
You know what? I didn't think that you could do it, but you know what? You made Jeff the Killer look like a fucking masterpiece!
No, you know what? Before we give our closing thoughts, we have comments. And I'm going to read a couple of
Do
them.
we really want to read the comments?
Yes, I want brain damage.
Alright.
Personally, I liked that story. This was from 2020. I also like how outstarted that she's artistic, just like me.
You're not. Hey, lady. I think you misplaced an R when you should have put a U.
Sometimes I like to draw gory things in my notebook too, so I don't hold that against her. I'm glad that that's the only thing, you know?
The response! I love the fucking response to this that was made 2 years afterwards. It says, I draw gore all the time. Squid Game, Creepypasta, FNAF.
Holy shit! Squid Game!
It's just random gory images that I come up with. I find it oddly pleasant too. There are fucking kids relating to this shit.
Oh my
There are
god.
kids! Squid Games!
Oh my god. Like when I watch Squid Game, I just think to myself, oh my god, this is so much like getting raped when I was 9. Jesus, like Squid Game.
Christ. Then we have the giraffe was the most compelling character.
No shit.
I love reading terse stories, especially when I hear my neighbors scream at each other.
What?
Thank you, user. Thank you, user. Random child. I haven't read it yet, but I'm going to read it at 3 a.m.
Hashtag, it was like r/madlads by a person named Ceiling Fan. Wait, hold on. The person that posted that comment, I haven't read it yet, but I'm going to at 3 a.m., is Cat666Demon.
Oh my god. That is a name I haven't seen since like 2001.
I love this story. They did a great job telling it and explaining the details how she killed. This man jacks off to Hellraiser.
The name is
To really give those
Clockwork64!
moments-
Clockwork64!
And to show how much how much hatred she had towards her family. She played hatred. 10 out of 10 story.
Someone
And this is
replied
why
to that.
people who read creepypasta shouldn't be allowed to reproduce. Please finish that reading.
Someone replied to the fucking Clockwork64 comment. Someone named Olive Pizza replied, I was surprised she didn't cut off her brother's wiener with the butter knife.
I would have had 20 fucking one-liners for that.
How many children are reading this story?
I mean, I'm surprised that she didn't go TikTok, time to take your cock, and then just cut it off.
Fucking children are reading this story.
I love this. from an account literally called I'm 9 years old. I love this story. I like blood, gore, assassins, creepypasta, and horror.
I'm gonna make a comment right now.
Do not space. Think I'm like crazy like this girl in story. I do not get bullied or abused.
My favorite one is there's one guy named Weatherboy. His response, God, I can't believe I used to think this shit was good.
Base. Yeah, there he is. There's Weatherboy.
It was on my 20th birthday, too! He came to his realization!
I love this story. Very cool. I loved all the gore and everything from Jeff the Killer.
Oh my God. Go down to Death Wolf. Scroll down to Death Wolf. I want us to read this together.
Yandere brackets. I'm a yandere IRL.
I want. Don't spoil it, you dipshit.
What the
Fuck you.
Go down. Read that one.
I think that's a good enough line we could end the stream with.
Yeah, okay, what did we think? Hold on, we gotta do our closing thoughts.
Let our
All
guests
5 people who stuck with us.
let our guests have some thoughts of what they thought.
Yeah,
since
a good
they've been
girl,
silent.
you've been so quiet through 90% of this stream. Let it all out. What did you think of that?
The only thing I have to say about it is, it's like Manhunt if a fucking 15-year-old wrote it and made it a story about sexual assault.
So
and-
like
is
minus the
yeah.
sexual assault, it's just hunt down the Freeman.
Yeah.
No, you're talking about the first one is Hunt Down the Freeman.
No, all of it's Hunt Down the Freeman.
All of it.
What did you think of Eyeless Jack? Let's remember that for a minute.
I don't
What?
remember it.
No, I don't.
Can you?
Damn.
Can you? I mean, can you fuck those eye holes?
Thank you. John K., what did you think of the story about the evil 15-year-old? I know that spoke close to your personal experience.
I'd like to say, in my experience as a true creator of cartoons, I've dealt with many 15-year-olds in my time, and I've got to say that out of all the ones I have met, this one might be a little too crazy for me to handle. So I'd say this story is a 4 out of 10.
Okay, Lucy, what did you think? What did you think?
Sorry, I'm playing Minecraft.
I don't blame
So
you at all.
the first story was just dumb because everyone was dumb in that story, but this one was just frustrating because it was clearly written by someone who did not know what they were talking about and was trying to be as like cool as possible and like as I don't think they were edgy. I think they were trying to be serious and think that this shit is cool. It's just frustrating. I don't like it. I don't like how much they try to rely on gore and this weird anime battle aesthetic they're going for. I want it to end. I want it gone. Let me go play Minecraft.
Okay, let me give my thoughts and then we can end it. The first story, it's just stupid. It's his first draft. You should have read it again, but I can't criticize it too harshly because the author has already said he recants it. And then the second one. Oh my god. Imagine if Jeff the Killer was 13 paragraphs too long and decided that a rape scene was really important to Jeff's character development. And you have that story. Oh my god, it was worse than I thought it would be. Deadass, I am sorry for suggesting this.
This is serious, this makes Jeff the Killer look like a fucking masterpiece.
You're
Yeah.
not wrong. You're not wrong.
Like, this story was painful. And I think this is the first episode where we are miserable, but the audience at least got to have some fun. Because, wow.
Yeah.
That was
Sherry,
too long.
if I may have a suggestion for next week, if I'm
No,
feeling
no, we'll talk about that later. Okay, anyway,
We've
let's
already-
end it.
Let's end it, then we'll talk.
Yeah,
all
yeah,
right.
okay. So, firstly, we gotta advertise a good girl. Where can people find you? You have a YouTube channel, right?
Yeah, I have a YouTube channel named just say the name of it, and I also have a Twitter.
Where the fuck is your YouTube channel? God damn it. I forgot to link it somewhere. Linkus, Brinkus. Okay, what the fuck? Okay. Nope, it wouldn't be in there. I'm stupid. Give me a minute. What?
Kyrie. It's Kyrie Fang.
Yeah, Kyrie Fang. There you go. That's the YouTube channel. We have a Twitter. Follow it there. Subscribe to Elias Porter so we can play Shadow the Hedgehog. It'll hurt less than this. The Lucid. I think you still use your YouTube channel?
I know. Just go check my Twitter account. Buy my book. It's better than this.
And if you like this stream, you're a fucking masochist. So subscribe to our channel. Hit the funny bell to be told every week at 6:15 on a Saturday when we're suffering. And if you really like us, go to my shitty Twitter or our shitty Twitter. Follow us. If you really want to talk to me for some reason, join our Discord. I'll change your name to Poo Poo Face and tell you to go away. End it. It's over.
Oh, fuck. Hold on.